back, I'm so excited. Back to Rogue Trader. I have to admit, I have been looking forward to this immensely. Uh, it is so fun to play a heretic in this game. I love it so much. Really excited to keep going and finally get out of the tutorial area. So, without further ado, let us go get started. Hell yeah. I have to remember what I was doing, because, okay, I just finished talking to Abelard. Right, he was doing all his nonsense. Okay. I sometimes forget what I was doing previously, but I'm happy that we're here. So, look at me. It's me, and then me. Me and me. Me, and then me. Me, and then me. It's me. Oh, also, there's apparently level ups. So I guess that's how we are starting today. Oh god, the drip is so cool. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. Look at it. It's the coolest. It's so cool. I would cosplay this in a heartbeat if I could. If I ever get enough money one day. That is where it's all going. Alright, so let's go ahead and level up. Ooh, I get a new power. So I already know Biomancy. Oh, okay, so I could get a new type of power. Or I could increase the powers I've already got. I'm actually gonna go with a new psychic power. I can't get Molten Beam. Requires Psychic Majoris. I can't get Inflame. Can't get Incinerate. They require that I be a better Psyker. But I can get Orchestrate Flames and Firestorm. I could also hypothetically get one of these, but I don't really need them. So, this psychic power only impacts creatures suffering from warp, burn, or burning. Everyone adjacent to the target suffers the effects of the ignite psychic power. Okay, so people who are set on fire, it sets them on fire. And then orchestrate flames. The target does not stop burning and no longer makes tests to stop burning. Additionally, if the target is an ally, every melee attack that inflicts burning. Huh. So you can just make it so that they keep burning. These are two... I think Firestorm, right? I wanted one of these, but I don't have the cool psychic feature to get them yet. This isn't bad either. I think we're gonna do Firestorm, though. Speaking of... Can I increase the kind of Psyker I am? No. Not yet. Second Sight. Psyker's power. Increase my range. Stabilizing factor. Still mind. Subtle manipulation. Psychic Barrage. Uses psychic power. 6 months or further. Psychic Barrage could be fun. This is only if I'm far away, though. Which, hypothetically, I want to be close. Obscure Threat. Inscribe Soul. Enforce Reality isn't bad. Blade of Light. It'd be cool if I had a psychic weapon, but I don't. Sacred Ritual. Second Sight. Increase the range. Stabilizing factor. Still mind. Subtle manipulation. The Psyker can use a damage... Wait, what is it? Oh, you know what? I have flame-specific ones. I think we're gonna go full flames for our main guy. You know, we have the Inferno pistol. And what we could do is outfit our Sororitas with flame stuff. She can be a specialist flamer. So I'm kind of tempted to do that. I'm gonna take a sip here. See what we got. This is if I'm burning. This is decrease armor. Next attack. Believe psychic powers will not count towards these. That's not bad. Burning blood. When the Psyker uses a psychic power, all enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer extra direct damage. This also happens when the Psyker suffers from burning bleeding. That's not bad. Body of Flames. Psyker gains this against fire damage, and then Blazing Inferno. The Psyker's critical hit chance increases by 1% until the end of combat every time the Psyker deals damage by any means. That's not bad. I'm tempted to do either Fire Within or Blazing Inferno to increase crit chance. The Burning Blood isn't bad either. I think Psyker's burning. It's not bad. I have to set myself on fire for this one, which is a problem, to say the least. Tough. I think, realistically, this is for scoring criticals. This one increases crit chance. I think we start with Blazing Inferno, and we slowly make our way up, increasing criticals. Cool. Okay, so that's Harrow done. Let's move on to Cassia, our lovely little princess. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can turn her into, like, an insane, like, melt people right away kind of lady, and I'm here for it, so I'm just, like, looking for that. I think it's Held in My Gaze, which is just stupid strong. Glimpse into Fate. Notch of Purpose. Reveal the Light. Yes, I believe it's Held in My Gaze. So we'll do Held in My Gaze. Waking Nightmare. That's not bad. Zone of Fear. No, well, Held in My Gaze is what we want. Cool. And then we want to keep increasing her eye powers. Because I really like her. I really like Navigator eye powers. They're crazy strong. Let's see here. Navigator damages enemies. God. Some of these abilities are so complicated, I start reading them, and I'm just, like, zoning out, like, whoa. Navigator gains an additional action point every odd turn, and plus 20 perception. That's pretty damn good. Okay. I have Oblivion. Okay. Master of Time. Whenever an ally in combat gains an extra turn, which you can just give them, adds bonus willpower until the end of combat. Stacks up to 5 times. You can give yourself... Ooh, that's pretty good. See, that's super self-explanatory. Okay, Open to the Warp. Perilous Ways. Stable Routes. Strange Vitality. Heals 6 wounds at the beginning of every turn. Gains 1 additional wound for every Navigator talent taken. That's not so good. When the Navigator uses a power that has not been used in combat, you gain plus 2 perception, threads and faults, something else, tenacity, a little bit of extra, unblinking stare until the end of combat. Enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer an additional 6 damage, and all attacks of opportunity cannot be dodged. Not bad. And undam the Sea of Souls. It increases, I think, the power. Under My Protection. Unnatural Allure. Veil of Protection. I think either Blood Augury or Master of Time. What's this one do? Let's check. Master of Time is really good. But Blood Augury... Enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer +5, 5 plus Navigator's Perception bonus, additional damage from any source of warp damage, which I will be dealing. So I think that... I just want to read Eye of Oblivion real quick. Every enemy the Navigator has in their line of sight has... Jesus, she's just so freaking cool. Oh, I love my princess. Yes, yes, I mutant princess. Increase your eye. Increase your eye. Alright, let's level up Heroette. She's... I think we're just going to max out her overall, like, shooty shoot. Make her really, really good at shooting. I know, crazy, right? Fortress World. That's not bad. Familiar Kick. At the end of turn, gains non-stop shooting. Hail of Steel. Never Stop Believing. Spare Magazine. It's not bad. We haven't actually given her a heavy weapon yet, but I have it under good authority that we will perhaps be getting a very special heavy weapon soon. So she's got bolter proficiency. Give her bolt weapon mastery. That's not a bad idea. We don't need it right now, though. What shall we increase? Combat master? Do we have something for heavy? Did she take heavy weapon proficiency? Yep, she's gonna need that. So we're just gonna take that now. Oh, can I not take that? Level 5 required. She's level 5. And select. Oh, I was like, why won't it? I've maxed out ballistic skill. I can increase. Oh, it's not super great for me, but I get it. So this increases dodge. This increases shooting. What does perception do? Awareness, dodge. I think we want strength. Yeah, we want strength. And then we will scroll back down. And we'll take heavy weapon proficiency. Heavy weapon, heavy weapon, heavy weapon. Where is it? Here we go. Heavy weapon proficiency. Perfect. Okay. So I've maxed out her ballistics bonuses that I can give her right now. That's why I was looking like that. Let's move on to Argenta. I've done the same with Argenta, which is less good. Agility, perception, strength, willpower. We could increase this. She gets bonuses with her willpower. Strength wouldn't be bad. Perception wouldn't be bad. Agility wouldn't be bad. Dodge, perception. I think we're gonna go with strength. And I think I'm gonna start kitting Argenta towards being a flamer specialist. I made the mistake last time of making her a bolter specialist, and I think that was actually a mistake. I think she's probably going to be better with a flamer. She has flame proficiency. I could make her an expert, but I'm pretty sure she has like some really cool flame specific weapon specialists. Oh no, that's... Oh, maybe I don't have access to it right now. I know sometimes they block it off. They're like, you can only get it when you're doing this. Like, okay. So I could make flame weapon expert. I don't have a flamer yet, although I think I'll be getting one soon. Okay, let's go back up to the top here and see what it was suggesting. So we have this. I mean, that's just good. This. Increase damage on demons. Cleansing Faith. I already have this. Oh, this is the Flame Melto one. War Hymn, Purification. Better to die for the Emperor. Not bad. Doing my part. No heresy. Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of heresy, so this is a no-go. Ready to serve. Stronger together. You know, I think this is... We'll go with the Emperor Protects. Just flat out, you can just ignore stuff sometimes. It's pretty good. Okay. We can start messing with our girly here. I feel like making her a sniper might be the best bet. She's got precog. Oh, she has foreboding. Oh, she doesn't have foreboding. She can't get perfect timing. She has telepathy and divination. I don't think she does anything with her telepathy, though. Okay, so we can give her prescience. What's this do? Gains basically bonus stuff. It's a buff. Okay. And then foreboding. Creates an area that lasts Psyker's turn. All allies within an area gain a bunch of extra dodge. These are fine. This is not really helpful. What does this do? Precog. Perfect timing. Dominate. Dominate could be cool. Sensory deprivation. What does Dominate do? I can just force somebody to walk in front of me. I think for now, we're actually just going to make her into a sniper, which I don't like. I don't like operative, but it is what it is. Perfect spot. See, this seems good. Joint analysis. Until the operative's next turn, you can also remove exploits to deal extra intelligence damage. For the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, that target's cover efficiency, so they get less cover. Intimidation, first cell, fire around them. I think perfect spot or tactical. It says that you should do one of these. I guess joint analysis. Our precision attack. Precision attack is they get less cover. And then, right? For the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, that target's cover efficiency will be reduced by their percentage of perception stuff and their exploit stacks. Okay. In joint analysis, it's just other people get to use your exploits, which I guess that means joint analysis is best. It feels wrong, though. In fact, part of me thinks that I should for sure just get one of these other ones. Foreboding. Increase dodge of everybody. It's not bad. Dominate. They just run at us, but so far, yeah, we'll just do joint analysis. What else we got here? Tech use, logic, awareness, lore, warp. Cool. I don't know how they managed to make her feel odd to play, but she doesn't feel super great to play. Everyone else feels very coherent, but like I think it's just the operative class is just odd to use. I don't know if it's bad. I think it might just be a situation where I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't get it. I genuinely think it might just be I don't understand what I'm doing with it, and that's why. And maybe it's actually better than I'm giving it credit. I'm willing to bet that's the case. All allies affected by... Okay, that's not super great. I mean, it's fine, but... These are all brace for impact buffs that I'm not super... Oh, wait. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, doing my part, ready to serve, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think we have some cool weapon stuff like this. Enemies gain no melee superiority bonuses against this character. That's super good. Dueling Mastery isn't bad. In fact, we're going to do Dueling Mastery because I forgot how great that is. Weapon Specialist. Do we actually do Dueling Mastery, or do we do... Yeah, we do Dueling Mastery. Yeah. Cool. We've leveled everybody up. Where am I? I'm over here. Now I have to remember... Okay, it's tab. It's a struggle with playing multiple games at once, as I forget which button does what. Okay, cool. We're all set, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the space map. Yay, space! Where are we? We're at Riker Joris. I want to go to this void ship real quick. Okay. Master Helmsman Ravor. The Vox crackles to life, and the Master Helmsman Ravor addresses you. I have to remember what voice we did. Oh man, I should really write these down. What have we here, Lord Captain? That's probably not it, but I'm going with it. It's not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more a scrap heap than it is a ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We are registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there is an incoming transmission now, too. Hear us? The Vox transmission hiss and abruptly cuts to static. Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Copy. Vox relays a different voice. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Or protects. Lord Captain, I am told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Rykard Philia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put too much a fine point on it, has not yet been offered to them. They're refusing help. We haven't offered them any help. Can we establish... Ravor, can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, Captain. The connection is established. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourselves. Repeat, identify yourselves. We're just giving up on the voices altogether. If the fact is, I can't remember which one I'm doing of what I did last time because we had a little break there. If I could, we would do it, but instead, we're just gonna do this. For a brief moment, the Vox only hisses and snaps, and then several voices at once start shouting over one another. Do not tell! Tell him! We're done for! Oh boy. This is Thunderfang! 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 We are... One of the voices falters uncertainly and is replaced by another. A merchant vessel! Do you copy? We're a private merchant vessel. Sure you are. A merchant vessel, of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear that name before? Thunderfang. I keep saying Fang, but I mean Fang. Fang, 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 whatever. Revort, report any damage, Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Main gun deck, on my order, aim weapons, target Thunderfang, shoot them. Keep following course. Revor, report damage on the unknown vessel. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Thunderfang, your vessel is badly damaged. What happened to you? The Vox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly, another swears with foul expletives, and yet another hisses, furiously demanding that the others shut up. You manage to make out little from all this noise. We were just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue, and opened fire. Oh, okay, there's a pause, so I'm missing some information because they're shitty on the Vox. Miracle we could get away, Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks, were left without help. We never got to them. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? You can make out a hoarse and furious whispering even over the crackling static. Why? I don't know. What if... Certainly not, okay? It's so hard to piece together what they're actually saying here. The whispering dies and a clear, youthful voice cuts through the static. Our vessel is badly damaged. They're trying to say damaged again, is preventing the correct identification. We assure you, merchant vessel, Thunderfang does not require aid. Thunderfang, stop playing games and explain what your business here, and in this time I highly recommend the truth. I'm gonna say that. Happy now? What have you done, you idiot? It's too late now. The Vox channel is filled with angry whispering in several voices. The whispers and static are drowned out by a clear and slightly frightened voice. Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot. We are on different business to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt, please. We already had our Chronos cleanse. How about we strike a deal? Our hold is full of plunder. I mean goods. Revor, in case you are unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Chronos Expanse. They consider themselves to be above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. Were it up to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. Well, I'm a bit of a heretic myself, so maybe we can make a deal. And High Factorum. The honeyed voice of the High Factorum interrupts the translation with a polite cough. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you, although the moral aspects of their livelihood do cause some awkward questions. The Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Perhaps you will find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. You make a solid point, High Factorum. So we're gonna say, Thunderfang, prepare for commercial exchange, and we can start buying shit. A flamer! Wow! We're gonna buy that. When in doubt, buy everything. We should sell stuff too. So, what do we get the most out of? 100%. They really like heretical trophies, so we will sell them that. They do like jewelry. And they don't... Nobody really cares about fuel, I'm noticing. We will do fuel, though. More heretical trophies, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, we will do fuel. Okay. And then... trade. Believes that gets us to the second level. It does. Which allows us to buy these. We can't, unfortunately, buy anything else because we don't have enough profit factor. Which is too bad because they have some crazy cool shit later on the line. Snow boots. Noise suppression, body glove, power maw, stalker's gloves. We should really look into creating more cargo. Okay. I think for now, cargo list. Did we get everything? Hide untradeable. That's so much better. Okay, cool. We will exit out of here. Yes. So that's the Thunder Fang. In fact, I'm gonna do some things first. Argenta, you no longer need that. In fact, you are getting a flame. Congrats! You've had an upgrade. We also have this auto gun, which I believe would be better on our girly. Let me just double check. Wow, it's not? What? Oh, it lacks armor pen. That's why. What's a solid projectile weapons have an increased over penetration chance? Okay, it's okay. It also give her fading valor, which does do more. Although, I think, yeah, we'll give her fading valor. It's fine. We'll swap that out later on, I think. Cool. Yeah. Mom, I'm chill with that. You're good, girly. Are you good? You know, we have this camo cloak. Where's range attacks decrease the target's dodge? Yeah. Actually, you know what? This might be better on... Who is it better on? I guess it is better on her. I'll put it on her for now. She'll probably get something else later on. Max. I guess this girly will just maximize crit chance on her with the sniper rifle? That seems about right. Because we can get a psychic increase crit chance staff, I think, later on. Okay, maybe we can make this work. I'm feeling slightly better about it. St. Drusus. Okay, cool. Let's go check this shit out. Okay. Begin the scan. So we're going in here. Oh, we found something. We're gonna land. Yes, I would like to take the whole party, please. Thank you. Some really cool stuff. I really like Rogue Trader. Aside from, like, how complicated the abilities are. And even then, it's like, that's not really a negative. That's just, like, me being lazy about, trying to read it all. So let's go ahead and get in here. Wowee! Just gotta move up here. Yes, I will take your cargo. You no longer require it.
There is a fervor in my soul.
I do like the fervor in my soul also.
I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover.
Come in,
that is the difference between
escort.
me and
This is
ignorant
Captain
filth.
Varric. Escort, please come in. Okay. Oh, one sec. Pilot Raquel? The young, pale woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Satan's Saint's teeth. I thought you'd never come. Okay. I do love bow to you before your illustrious hero, Von Valencias. We're gonna do Abelard. Teach this riffraff the proper way of addressing her sovereign. Abelard glares at the woman, his brow furrowing. Officer, the person before you is Hero von Valencias, a rogue traitor. Although you are, from what I gather, a subject of another dynasty, you would do well to introduce yourself with proper decorum. Okay, okay. At once, sir. The woman stands at attention. Captain Raquel Verkari, servant of House Winterscale and pilot of this shuttle. It is an honor to be greeted by his lordship of House Valancius. Tell me about this planetoid. The only settlement on Rykard Philia is a penal colony. The prisoners work in the mines and the domed quarries. They mine sulfur, ceramite dust, and sand. Interesting that you would mine sand. Which is then melted down in rather nondescript places, or so it was prior to... Wait, what? A rather nondescript place, or so it was prior to current... I'm so bad at reading aloud. What happened here? Do tell, girly. There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Prison planet riot. Sadly, it is being led by the prison warden himself. Is it really a riot at that point? The Honorable Aganathan oh god. Anathagon Castigula. I think that's it. Anathagon Castigula. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch and declared Rykard Philia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot along with the Honorable Vane Winterscale, son of Caligulus Winterscale, rogue traitor, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity. She details enunciating every word of her overlord's title. Okay, makes sense. Young Winterscale wished to speak with the warden personally so that he could put an end to his lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead, and she grows paler. I haven't been able to contact them over the Vox for a very long time now. Yvain, Abelard mutters, stroking his beard. He doesn't have a beard. He's clean shaven. What do you mean he strokes his beard? He's clean. There's no beard. I'm looking at his ass right now. There's no beard. What? Okay, I guess say chin. There's no beard. He doesn't have a beard. This is bugging me a lot more than I thought it would. Okay. One of his distant younger offspring. Yes, that much I know about him, which means he has yet to distinguish himself in any meaningful way. Okay, so one of the, like, fucking, what 17th in line or some shit? Rogue traders have a lot of kids. Okay, we'll click continue. Vane Winterscale has made several diplomatic visits to Urak 5, where we found our girly. On behalf of his father, rogue trader Caligulus Winterscale, the Great Regent would not have granted entry to someone dishonorable, which means whatever happens in this terrible, malodorous place, we must aid this man of noble blood. I agree. The only people worth helping are those of noble blood. Commoners are merely stepping stones for me when I walk past. I think the funny part is like in this setting, that's not considered very evil. It's considered pretty normal. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Question mark. Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castigula is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Rykard Philia was now his personal domain and that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. Well, I do like that. Idira, and I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? That's a great question, because I don't know. Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? That's a great question. She sighs quietly. It's a personal matter. Master Castigula, the seditious warden, is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. Aww. My childhood friend started a prison rebellion. That's so sweet. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, so he rushed here without delay in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. Makes sense. The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk rather than shoot and slash. Oh, okay. Abelard has some strong opinions about these guys, apparently. She smiles faintly. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friends, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he is alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Cassia frowns in confusion. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio. So why did the noble Yvain rush to save someone who had betrayed his house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? I mean, not really, but, you know, like, we're gonna be evil, so I think we'd agree with that, just to keep people not killing us. I'm looking for a man by the name of Henrix van Kallax. Is he here by chance? He's not. Unless it's one of the prisoners or guards, that seems unlikely. There's no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There's nothing else anyone could have used to reach this planet. Is there anything else I should be appraised of before I set out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given that this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. Fair enough. I have no more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot. The woman freezes for a moment before asking hesitantly, Your lordship, if I may have a minute of your time, I would never have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation. In any case, have you been to the capital of Rykard Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you had saw a man there, a communications officer of the name Jasper. What is your relationship to this man? We are engaged, your lordship. She declares somewhat bashfully. We're engaged. I have not been to Rykard Minoris. I know nothing of his fate. Remain distastefully silent. These are funny. I just gotta. Yeah, I haven't been there. It's a shame. May the Emperor keep the fool from harm. Thank you for your time, your lordship. Okay. She bows. You can tell by the desperation in her eyes that she is exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off the planetoid as soon as possible. Makes sense.
I see the forbidden.
I do see the forbidden, buddy. We're all about the forbidden here.
Embrace true power.
Disarm.
Duty
Full mark of chaos. That's how you know it's good. We're just gonna run on over here. Build a bridge. Okay, we can't do that, but we can go into the barracks.
How fascinating.
Interesting.
If I could see the golden light of the Astronomicon as you see it, Cassia, I would probably go still forever, unable to take my eyes off the radiance of the Emperor for an instant.
If I double-click her...
I think you would manage. You have different hues of light within you. Gold, silver, and crimson. One of them would call you back to this world.
You have different hues. You
Never
look a
doubt
little
me.
different. You'd be fine.
Nothing.
That is not what I told her to do.
Blessed be the
But
road that we
okay.
take.
I guess that's where we're at. Abelard.
I am at
I'd
your
like
service.
you to apparently not heal.
I'm
Sister
restless.
Argenta, would you please heal yourself? You can't heal yourself, right?
Did I mention that my whispers tell you
Can
to?
anyone
The Emperor
else
sets my
heal
path.
you?
Do you require an audience?
I don't think so. Do I really not have them? I have a lot of health packs. Okay. Wow. Split. Yes. I'm gonna give, like, half of these to Abelard. Yeah. Abelard. Why can I not? Add to cargo. These are mine, but... Abelard. Why? Oh! I'm an idiot. That's why. Yes, Abelard, I'd like you to hold these. We can have some too. Sister Argenta. Okay. Move here. And then Abelard,
What advice do you
I
seek?
would like you to please fix the Sister
This
Argenta.
wound will make a fine scar.
Ministration
There
is
we
a holy
Perfect.
task.
My ascension has only just begun.
Let's go ahead and pick up some stuff. Diary of a Prisoner. I'll read that out a little bit. Look around what this stuff is. Scraps of typical prison food. A long string of names extends beneath the heading top quarry workers. This cycle. And remains of a meal, one too lavish for even a hive. Okay. Then Venerable Optimates, the best among us. The list is faded, and the names are barely
Let's
legible.
seize the opportunity.
I do love the heretic voice. It's very intense. I'm here for it. There we go.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Your Emperor won't save you!
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me is fucking great. You've been ambushed, so we can't move. We are being ambushed. That seems painful, Argenta. Sucks to be you. Let's see what we got here.
Your
I've been
efforts
kicked
amuse me.
and stabbed. The bastard! What did I ever do to you, aside from the things I did to you? Run on over here, and we are
Suits
going
my
to
purposes.
run and gun.
Nothing I can't do.
Tactics. Controlled shot. Do we need controlled shot? We don't need controlled shot.
Not
We
a
can
problem
just.
for me.
Yeah! Another one.
Suits my purposes.
Bow! Oh yeah, that is beautiful. We love our trans icon, Pirouette.
Death to the weak. I shall repay your strike,
Abalone.
shan't I?
Is gonna do a little. For us.
I'd rather not.
Guess you could just.
Tried and tested
Here.
tactics are the best ones.
And attack. Do reckless strike, yeah.
I will do my duty.
Reckless strike, and then endure, and then I'll attack.
Up you attack.
Yeah, nice big one. Brace for impact, we're good.
On in, maggot!
Not the nimble prisoner. Ah!
Time to slaughter someone.
She hit Abelard. And ran over
To
there.
non-believers.
Okay. There's just like one guy. Oh, that's the Grenadier.
Battlefields
Cassia,
are
you're just
always
gonna
drowned
go
in
here.
scarlet.
And I'm just gonna have you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yeah, held in my gaze.
I'm afraid not.
We're going to yell at
I'm not
Heroette.
accustomed to being ordered around.
And I think we're going to order Heroette to take an extra turn. Heroette, can you actually shoot? You can shoot that. Which you can
Nothing
do
I
controlled
can't
shot.
do.
And then you can do probably this.
Suits
right?
my purposes.
Dodge, bastard. Take another shot.
All too easy.
No! Heroette, you missed! Oh, I should have done that. Huh. I'd say it's 2020. It's the end of Cassia's turn. It's Adira's turn now. Adira, I'm gonna run up there. And you know, actually gonna have you. I think it takes AP to swap, right? It does not. Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. Huh? That's cool. All right, and then we're just
Not
gonna
this guy's
electrocute.
job.
Oh. Maybe not. Can we not electrocute?
No can do.
No line of sight. Ooh. Not at all.
That is not my destiny.
Wow. Really? Man, that's just unfortunate for me. I guess I'll just
Anything
buff
else?
myself. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold 'em and to fold.
Was that you? Or
Analysis. Analyze enemy. Can't see any of them, huh? And, wow, that sucks. Hindsight's 2020, I suppose. Let's run over here. And then we're going to
Doubt is for the weak.
run and gun. Furious recital.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And we don't need controlled shot, but I tell you what we do need is a lot of fire. Right over here.
None can escape
Yeah. Very cool. What's this do? Soldier needs the ability to make a number of extra attack. Eagle weapons fire rate. We don't need that. In fact, we can't see anyone else, so that's the end of her turn. We are going to set this
I
lady on
need
fire.
no guidance.
We're going to
I
yell
will
at Cassia.
triumph.
And we're going to make her take an extra turn.
Ruin
Please take an
beckons.
extra turn. She is going to look at
If
this
I
guy,
may,
and he's going to explode.
another foe painted black.
Another foe painted black. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy girly. That's the end of Harrow's turn. Harrow, you're just going to go in here. We're going to end the turn. It is now Heroette's turn. There's a guy there, but there's also someone right over here, which I would like to deal with. So, Heroette, if you would be so kind. Oh, let's over
Nothing
that.
I can't do.
Rebel Slaughter, run and gun, and now we shoot.
Not a problem for me.
I guess we could just miss each shot, girly. That's cool too, I guess, if that's what you want to do.
Nothing I can't do.
God damn, we just cannot hit shit today. Let's see
I'll
fire
bring
on Master.
glory to my bloodline.
Okay, you just keep
Already
shooting.
done.
Okay, that's one.
All
That's-
too easy.
God damn, she can
Not
dodge.
a problem for me.
Okay, nimble prisoner. God, you just die. Okay,
Chaos guides me.
it does it. Ah, the classic kick. I can get parried, loser. Abelard's turn. Abelard, if you
My place
so
is at the
kind,
fore.
I would like you to charge this
Indeed.
lady. Very good. And then go ahead and you can
At
do
your
a
beck and
reckless
call.
attack as a treat.
Victory is imminent.
Slice.
Reduced to dust.
Very cool. Okay. Cassia, can you even see this bozo? Okay. Over here. You see him now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do love when she just looks at somebody and they die. It's
My
pretty
aspirations transcend
cool. She's
humanity.
not really supposed to use her eye like that very often, but we're gonna make her do it anyway.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Okay. Serrated Mono Knife is ironically, that's pretty good. I could see that being cool for an operative. This, we're gonna do the chain shirt. Gonna grab the goods. Speaking of that chain shirt, Abelard, you're wearing your trusty carapace, which, is that better than that chain shirt? Yeah. No, that's significantly better. I got to admit, I didn't see that coming. What about you, Argenta? It feels like you should have heavier armor, but I guess it's fine. Alright. Cool. So that's that. Let's go ahead and inspect the poster. Cassia, if you would.
I've read about this.
You've read about posters hiding things in walls, Cassia? Did you read what's that super famous movie? Yes, Prisoner Shank, my favorite. What's that movie? Shawshank Redemption? Is that what you're talking about, Cassia? Are you a Shawshank fan? She's a Shawshank fan, guys. Honestly, I could see a princess liking Shawshank Redemption. I don't know why I can see it, but I can see it. And let's see. Your guards, some random shit. Go on over here.
Sister Argenta, you are always shrouded in a greenish-gray mist when I see you. Is it me that troubles you?
Ooh.
Or is it whatever I can see behind it?
My soul is open to the light and his faithful servants. The rest is merely fleeting frailties that hold no significance.
Interesting. Interesting. I like this background chatter. Very insightful. Open this up.
Triumphant, as always.
Triumphant as always. Alright. My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimists will guide us into a new existence. Okay. Yes, yes, dear brethren, we have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I've longed for this, my dear brethren. Quotation marks. Okay, we got some cash murder. Thank the throne. Normal looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with all these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hand with a placid gesture. Please don't shoot us, ye nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a strange welcome. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag budge hardly inspires trust. Attack. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. I like that one. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but, well, we're sitting it out. Wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, play along. But that was all play. We never meant no offense to Governor Mendeneth, nor the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Okay? Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. Sure. A repentant yet honest heretic. How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the Seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's ingratiating monologue. The low-born speech is molted with the colors that conceal his true darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he is using his wiles on us as well, but I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Tell me more about the warden and the riot. Ha, why soil your tongue with talking about that heretic? But if you insist, here's how it is. The warden of this here prison, the Honorable Master Castigula, was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, a punch in the choppers from the guards, work again. But the new one, do you know what his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, what? That's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. I love Warhammer so much. 3 meals a day? That's insane. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit it with the teeth punching. Not quit it with the teeth punching. They stopped punching you? The warden forbade them. Instead, the overseers started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of the best workers. And if someone was on the list and showed good behavior, then they got promoted to an optimate. That's an upper crust among us jailbirds. The warden was insane. He gave us 3 meals a day and he told the guards to stop punching us. Can you believe it? I know, right? Obviously, yeah, this guy's crazy. Holy shit. Absolute nutter. Or that's how it was at first. Then the warden decided the optimates, not the guards, should be in charge of punishments. And that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work. It was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards weren't even in the same league as our dear fellows. The optimates in the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiffs kicking it a week. And now, well, now we're lucky we only get 50. Wow, okay, so death skyrocketed. That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castigula moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the optimates are saints who will behold the truth, and he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them, more beast than man. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them, and that's the whole sob story, but I knew it from the moment he let us have dinners. Oh, this won't end well. That's so funny. I mean, like, the end there, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see them actually going crazy. But I love it's just like, yeah, the moment they said that we could have dinner and lunch, it was over. It's so over. Like, okay. Adira nods knowingly. The old codger's right. Whenever a noble starts giving handouts to commoners, something's always gone wrong. Thanks, Adira. She notices your look and catches herself. I mean, with all due respect, your lordship. No offense intended. It's very funny. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? That's a great question. Well, how can lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? Ah, I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're, how should I put this, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Rikard Minoris, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're fortune seekers from the void. Ah, part of the fellowship. Why don't we tell you where on Footfall Station? You know Footfall, the only shipyard and the best market in all the Cronus Expanse. Yes. So, where... oh, okay. What a weird segue. Where on Footfall you can find some very serious business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on some very special goods. Okay. I wonder what these very special goods and these very special people and this very business-minded thing is. In fact, what kind of very serious people, quote-unquote? The most serious kind, your nobleness. Oh, thanks for the clarification. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? Yes, I actually met your rescue party a minute ago. It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There is no leader, of course, but there is some terribly serious captains who've decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. I agree. But cutting throats together, now that's anti-counterproductive. You mean productive? Anti-counterproductive. Okay, buddy. Sure. Continue. And, well, their joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow, and I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such kinds of things on behalf of those very serious people. So you know offense. Okay. That's, yeah, fair enough. You are pirates. I came across a void ship belonging to your associates. They were planning to break you out. The man grunts, huffs, and then makes up his mind. Well, now that's out of the bag. Our fellows are supposed to come get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Void Kraken's gullet with them. And in all that time we've had to wait, this happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wool over you. It's just that we wanted nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. So what now? Will you let us go? He's fashioned himself a wordsmith. Yeah, he's certainly a wordsmith. Continue. Idira cracks her neck. Sure, no problem. Today you tell us a little lie. Tomorrow you stick a torpedo in the side of our ship from yours. If it doesn't fall apart the moment our helmsman sneezes in its general direction. Very well, I will spare you. That's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now, there's a true aristocrat, not the warden creep. Now, your nobleness, where was I? If you ever... Oh, yeah. If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's this district there, the Shadow Quarters. I wonder what happens there. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. Oh, okay. It actually has a legit name reason. That's fair enough. I've known folks who call it something else. Also, on account of it being behind the statue, don't repeat what do they call it? The ass quarters? That's so funny. Oh, man. Okay. Cool. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Harmonious wastes no time in finding and burning them all. Oh, okay. Cool. Don't let him hear me call it the ass quarters. Forgive the old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall. Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there built in the remains of an old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Ryza does her business. Tell her Grandpa, I almost said Baklava. You know, this guy's name is Baklava. Grandpa Baklava says hello. You'll be her favorite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobleness, what are you going to do if you don't mind? Yeah, you may go, heretical. This is unwise, Lord Captain. Most unwise. Yeah, well, heresy got me acting most unwise, Abelard. Will do, your nobleness. The old man smiles slyly and leaves. Bye, dude. Have a good one. Enjoy your heresy. Man. 3 meals a day? Utter insanity.
Look no further.
I can't believe they would allow such a thing in this prison. No wonder it went to shit. Crazy. Absolutely insane. The warden most certainly lost his mind. I could see no way around it.
I better myself through my service.
The world trembles
This
beneath my
opera
feet.
impulse was a worthwhile investment.
Ooh, they're gonna loot this. Ooh, saturated cape. Ooh. That is really good for Abelard. And Diviner's Staff. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Tech use. So that's you, Harrow. You're gonna run over there.
Predictable.
And, ooh, big axe. Okay, cool. Let's do some equipping. So if we go to our dear friend Abelard, Chainsword is still the best melee weapon we have available for you, I think. You still have your pistol, which is fine. I'm tempted to give you Foe Hammer. Foe Hammer could be cool. In fact, it is better. We will give you Foe Hammer. Okay. And then you need the saturated cape for sure. That's going to be very useful for you. The Diviner Staff should for sure go to you, Adira. So, this should give you the cosign ability, which will increase your stuff, I think. Which, actually, can I read what this does? Divination. The wielder of the staff gains the cosign ability. The ability is also available in heroic and desperate versions. +5 willpower, +5 perception. Wait, is that all it does? Maybe this is worse than I thought. I thought it increased crit chance. Is that really it? Is that all the Diviner Staff does compared to lightning? I don't know about that. I do not know about that. I mean, it's a buff, which isn't bad, but it's not good. It costs 0 AP. Yeah, I think we'll keep it for now, but I'm hesitant to use
Powers
it in the future.
unseen uncover my path.
Actually, is there something? I think we missed something. Let's go back inside. Well, actually, before we go back inside, let's make a bridge. Perfect. Okay, now let's go back inside. There is a thing that we missed. I might want to check it out over here, because we didn't really go into the cool corpse torture room. Ah, what a lovely place. This is the spot to be prison guard key. Perfect. Oh, dude, we love the pile of corpses. We absolutely adore it. It's so nice. Warlord. Warlord.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Ah, chaos symbol. Very cool. More of the diary. And then there's this. To the level. Okay. More corpses over here. Open this. I guess we'll just go down. Right. Yeah, because we've already done that. We already did that. Yep, we just go down. Cool. Load it in. Let's see here. Medicaid. Just unlock this real quick.
Triumphant as always.
100% Medicaid.
Predictable.
Evidence suggests the victim was killed with poison gas. How lovely. Is it better to approach from this side or this side? I guess this side. Move on in here. Okay. Warden Castigula. I told you, Evie, they are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless abominations. The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything but what is in front before him. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she's different. She spoke with me like no one ever had before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for a minute. What? The man frantically realizes he is not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long, thin, metallic rod with blood dripping off of it. We have guests? From the Von Valencia ship? I would wager, Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It is important that you feel everything, including your other eye. As the warden is speaking, a strange sensation... You are a psyker. God damn it. This is the second time I've done that. Sensation draws your attention towards the ground, specifically an open pit in loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind. Cradle. The pit itself does not appear to be of much interest, but at some point it housed something of greater importance, something faintly familiar to you. Interesting. The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. The frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out the words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contains a priceless treasure, a most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after a centuries-long search. Okay? So there's some sort of chaos artifact that they've gotten from here. Such dreadful shades. Cassia recoils and covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they are scented? Something. To the core, and these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom. Yeah, it's typical chaos cultists, but you know, that's how we roll. You'll learn to like those colors eventually, maybe. How do you know who I am? That's a great question. Lies have many faces, but there's only one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of truth would come here sooner or later. Wow. Here I am, a advocate for the primordial truth, and you're calling me a liar. It's so mean. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into a middle deck bar, threw one back, and then pulled out a gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. Then he shoved the barrel into his mouth and blew his brains out. Our warden here has exactly the same look in his eyes right now. Great. The colors are a lot better when on others. It's true. Who is that on the table? My sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please allow me to introduce Yvraine Winterscale, the younger son of Caligulus Winterscale in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. Cassia, how dare you, contemptible peasant! For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is equal parts indignant and frightened. Abelard shakes his head somberly. That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come of his naive attempt to negotiate with heretics. However, Yvraine appears to still be alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Having a scion of House Winterscale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial. I agree. The pit, there's something special about this place. Is there not? An item of value was once buried here. Now tell me, Warden, where's the item? Who took it from here? Oh, what is that? The Warden's gaze bores into you. Then he smiles with the corner of his lips. You are too late, enemy of truth. The bastion has already fulfilled its purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Ooh. Why did you mutilate these people? These are my optimates, saints who will guide the flock the fated hour. He pauses and smiles. Can you hear? You can't? They are crying out, calling. It is just that their cries are not meant for your ears. They cast their voices out there beyond the edge of the glass into transparent quiet. There they are heard. There their call is answered. Interesting. What madness have you wrought in this prison? Who is Aurora? Oh, so you've managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess's designs without even knowing who she is. But it is too late now. You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. Wow. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take the prophetess's Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of the truth. The warden raises his hand, and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words is past. Optimates, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth or become awash with blood.
Your struggles are in vain. I will take you down.
Adira there. Abelard, you can go there. Argenta, you can go there. Cassia, you can go here. I will go here. And Harrowet, you can go here. Very cool. Try it out. Yeah, those colors do look a lot better on me. I agree. Big time. We are going to give ourselves some forewarning. And we're going to do an analyze.
On it.
Okay. And Dan, we are just gonna, I think, take a Deadeye shot and just blow
Will
this
do.
guy's brains out.
Be gone.
Yeah. Very cool. And
Chaos
return.
guides me.
Awoken prisoner. Abelard does the cool parry because he's just that cool. We'll run right over here.
Nothing
Do a
I
run
can't
and
do.
gun. And this. And then we're just gonna have Harrowet start shooting. Yeah,
Already
it works.
done.
I really need to get her a really big bolter. I'm very excited for when I finally get her one. It's gonna be cool as fuck.
You can do worse, but not by flash.
Well, I did shoot Abelard, but he didn't do any damage, so can you really say I shot Abelard? I don't
Let's
think
get
you
to
can.
it.
I think you'd be a liar. Oh, this guy's running. Oh yeah, I have to destroy the unholy lenses. It's so cute. You have a gun?
I've suffered worse.
Oh Lord, you're fine. No, don't worry. That'll hit my guys, which is not something I would be super cool about.
Be careful not to cross
Have
my gaze.
Cassia move over here. And then... Yeah. This doesn't hit Abelard if we do it here, right? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, Abelard's
House or Celio.
cool. In fact, Abelard,
Isn't
go ahead
this a
and
job
take
for the
turn.
serfs?
Abelard is gonna whack. Oh, actually, endure. And now whack. Actually, you can do foe hammer. I think it's better to hit him. Yeah.
I
let's
will
hit
do
him.
my duty.
Yeah, just do a little strike, and then we end the turn. Goes back to Cassia, and Cassia's turn. They're dead, they're dead, they're dead. There's 3 people alive over here. I think we just start shooting. She can't really hit anybody from here, which is unfortunate. Now with the flamer, she can hit him.
As the Emperor commands,
Yes,
I
let's
act.
shoot her.
Rookies!
Oh, Abelard is on fire. It's not great. Not what I intended, but it's where we're at.
High momentum.
I'll do it.
This as well. And we'll just take one shot. Abelard just dodges out of the
I
way,
refuse.
thankfully. Alright. Harrow's turn. Harrow, you could just blast his ass, right? Yeah.
One step
Just going.
closer.
Bam! Yeah, now they turn on. And it heals him. So we gotta turn these off. So, in that case, Cassia, I'm gonna
I
order you,
will triumph.
and then I'm gonna give you.
I need no
I
guidance.
didn't mean to give Harrowette the attack, but I guess that's where we're at. Harrowette, you would be so kind.
All too easy.
I guess you could just miss repeatedly. That's fine too, I suppose. End the turn. We're gonna do Finest Hour on Cassia.
Destiny reshaped.
Thank you, Cassia. Yeah, I'll have you walk over here. I will have you do
I am a navigator.
Yeah, lidless stare for the win. Also, I know you can't see it, but Steam has given me the Doom Trader achievement 4 times now. And I don't... I need it to stop. Gonna hit that with a little psychic power. Yeah, just a little bit of psychic saturation. And it gave me Doom Trader again. It keeps giving me the
Pain
achievement,
and
and
duty go hand in hand.
I don't know what why that's a thing, but it's a little weird. Just a little weird. Okay. Is everybody dead and dying? Not that guy. We're gonna move over here. Oh, that's the Mr. I'm immune to
Indeed.
normal attacks. We just run over
It
here.
will be done.
Endure. And then we will
At your beck and
brace
call.
for impact. We're just gonna hit this guy.
Victory is target
Just
well
chip him
struck.
down. And then Abelard, you're just gonna be the unfortunate tank for a while we deal with all this crap. Oh, there's a dude over there. I should probably finish that guy off. Can I see him? No. If I move here, can I see him? I just need... Nope. Nope. What can I see? Can I see this? I can see this. Okay. We're gonna give Abelard a buff, just so that way he gets hit less. And then, you know, we'll also analyze Mr. Castegula as well. And then let's go ahead and just blow this up. Or at least start blowing it up. Okay. Heroette, if you would be so kind, I'm just gonna have you walk over here and then just straight up open fire into this thing.
Suits my purposes.
Yeah. There you go. There you go, girly.
Out of my way!
This guy, I guess he could just shoot it for. I mean, I don't think he meant to do that, but I'll take it.
Me?
Crazy
Yes,
eye
Lord
ability
Captain.
on that one. Is there any more, or was that it? I think that was it. It was just those two, right? Yeah. Okay. In that case, scream
I
at
may.
Abelard and then tell him to hit something.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Abelard's like, wow, I've been told to hit something.
Indeed.
And a reckless attack. And then
I will do my gray hair.
Very cool.
Sure hand.
oh, there's one left. Shit. I didn't even see that one. Okay, well. Most unfortunate. Argenta.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my
You
heart.
can for sure.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, or not. I guess you can't fire upwards with a flamer. That seems wrong, but whatever, I guess.
Through
That's
chaos,
just how it works. That's
I
just how it
stride.
works. Set this guy on fire. He's too far away to be set on fire. That seems wrong, but I'll set this guy on fire. And then I will scream
I will
at.
not stoop to
who can I
this.
scream at? I'll scream at
Ruin
Adira,
beckons.
and then I'll order
One
Adira to
step
shoot something.
closer.
And then Adira, I would like you to shoot the big machine that needs to
Anything
die.
else?
Thank you. And I got Doom Trader again. I keep getting I don't understand. Steam does this a lot where it's just like, you got this achievement, right? It's like, yeah. Why do you keep giving it to me? It's like, I don't know. Just thought it was cool. Like, okay. I guess. you
At
can
your
just
beck
give me
and
the
call.
achievement over again. Fuck. Is his head? Did his head just fall down there? It did. That's his head. That's his head. It went. He cut it off. Oh my god, look at that. It's his lifeless body. He just straight up decapitated him and went flying into the weird ooze pit. That's so rad. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Oh, I love
It will
that.
be done.
I don't think we can hit from there, but we're gonna take a shot.
Victory is imminent.
Endure. That's so cool. That was like the coolest decapitation I think I've seen in this game. God damn. Okay. So we will go ahead and analyze.
What? Was that you? Or
And then I'm gonna do this. And then I would like to try and do a crit shot.
but of course.
Take the fire. Bam. Alright. And then this will
Not
expose.
the Scryer's job.
Never mind. Alright, Heroette. I need you to blast this bozo. In fact,
Nothing
I
I
will
can't do.
go ahead and
Not a problem for me.
do this. And apparently you will just miss. And you shoot again.
I'll pass.
And okay, you'll hit that time. I need you one more.
Absolutely
No?
not. My time
Mastery?
is now.
I'd like you to take another
Already
shot.
done.
Oh my god, for the love of God, Heroette, I just need you to
Suits
shoot
my
him once.
purposes.
Please stop shooting the wall. I'm
All
begging
too
you,
easy.
girlie. That's the wall. Stop shooting the
Not
wall.
a problem.
There we go. And I got Doom Trader again. Fair enough. All right. I don't believe we've been ... properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips and his voice is barely audible. But even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvraine Winterscale of Coronis, greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Yvraine. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Urak 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted to see such a rare color in my home. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul for those whose presence makes the world a little bit of a brighter place, no less. Cassia, I presume, the sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is that on this day that we meet, I, Yvraine looks away in shame, find myself not at my best. There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful circumstances. What have they done to you? The warden, my friend, I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Speaking is a struggle, but he continues stubbornly. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. Conserve your strength. You are wounded. I must take my leave. I will see to it that assistance is provided and that you are escorted from here. I'm gonna say... Conserve your strength, you are wounded and need help. I'm going to try and curry favor with his house. Wounded, I would have phrased it altogether differently. Tortured and maimed, perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was the first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. That's fair. He is either trying to make light of the situation or has grown delirious from the pain. I must take my leave. I will see to it that assistance is provided to you and that you are escorted from here. He nods and giving into oblivion. Very cool. Okay. So he's just Jay chilling here. And some mutilated corpses. There's skin crawling bloodstain. There's whatever this sort of thing is. Your eye is drawn to the shards of an enormous lens scattered about the broken device. At first, you are uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmering in a unique way, just the way as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora's desk. Oh, okay, so when we found her at her murder scene, she had these weird glass shards, and these remind us of that. That's interesting. I was reading the Ravener books, and they're dealing with, like, warp-infused glass shards that give you, like, crazy hallucination visions infused with, like, demon shit. This kind of reminds me of that. I'm curious if it's, like, similar in nature. I guess we're gonna find out. Continue. Abelard, what's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in... And then Abelard trails off as he notices what you're looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. Adira bites her lip. I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring into hasty sputters. It's a mistake, slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the archenemy murder Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Okay, he's getting pretty heated. Adira, come on, Abelard. Remember what she was like? Adira smiles, betrays her grief, but at the same time is strangely knowing. Brazen, assertive, it was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate caught up with her. in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. I'm curious too, because we know Voigtdir, right, the guy who orchestrated the attack, was a Tzeentch cultist. And he was messing around with like a weird blade shard that's like shimmering, and we're finding this lens here too. And Voigtdir is implied to have done something to mess up the reason he's inheriting. I'm starting to think Lady Theodora, especially because we found a corrupted pistol in her like secret chamber. I think she was a little bit more in the chaosiness than we would like to think. I'm curious if she was corrupted, or if we're gonna find out later that the Inquisitor, who she's very obviously had in dealings with, was kind of letting her in on the scheme and trying to help sort out what the best next step was. Because I'm willing to bet the Inquisitor was probably bringing her in on it, and she might not be corrupted, but we don't really know. The demon also took Theodora's form, so I'm a little curious. So go ahead and continue. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into the darkness. Wow, she's just immediately like, wow, yeah, Theodora, definitely a heretic. Sucks that you were born of that. Thanks, girly. Argenta, perception test succeeded. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you will be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Oh. Life must be so easy for you, sanctimonious preachers. A dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. There's enough venom in Adira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Ooh, spicy. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the archenemy, a person who has tainted themselves, thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side for even a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and moved on. Ooh. Okay. Argenta is right. The danger of heresy cannot be overstated. Adira is right. It is too soon to cast accusations of heresy. Sister Argenta, you will cease these insinuations about Theodora at once. I will not allow the name of Von Valence's family to be defamed, which you are walking a fine line between outright heresy and the barrel of a bolter. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you. Say nothing. I'm going to agree with Adira. Adira's right. It's too soon to cast accusations of heresy. Harrow, don't be naive. Theodora kept an unsanctioned witch by her side like a pet. Do you really believe that she would think twice about crossing the line in other ways? Walk away from the device. Damn. Argenta is fucking opinionated, but I guess that makes sense. To be fair, I say that, but like everyone we've met has been really opinionated, which is, as it turns out, just a good practice for characters in a story. Crazy how that works, right? They should probably have opinions. I know, it's nuts. Okay, we just got fire grenades. We are really leaning into like the fire synergy on this team, and I kind of dig it. Ooh. Okay, we got some cool shit from there. Let's go ahead and loot the rest of this place. Some more awoken prisoners. So they're awoken, whatever that means. I have some ideas, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so we got a bunch of crap. So I'm just gonna loot this one last time. Okay, let's go ahead and level up. So, leveling up Harrow, Blood of Martyrs, Commanding Voice, Focus, Cringe. Down here. Still can't increase our psychic stuff, but we can do something like Second Sight, increase our psychic power range. Still mind, subtle manipulation, backdraft. Okay, let's increase our fire. Relentless Blaze. When the psyker is burning. Melting armor, fire within, burning blood, body of flames. Body of flames. Psyker gains blah 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 armor against fire. No, that's not what we want. Burning blood, fire within. Yeah, we want fire within. Okay. And increase persuasion or lore warp. These are both good. Let's do persuasion. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna be a very talky person, so it makes sense. Carouse. Toughness represents the ability to negate the effects poisons. Athletics. Strength. Demolitions, Medicae. We're actually gonna do Medicae, because we kind of need somebody to be able to heal. Thick Skin, Epicenter of the Slaughter, Contempt. Whenever the warrior's next melee attack enemy deals additional 5 damage, does not... Wait. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals an additional 5 damage. Oh, that's pretty good. Desolation. Choose 3 enemies have no allies adjacent to them. Easy target. The warrior's critical damage is increased. When they're not armed with a melee weapon. Casual disregard, clenched teeth, damage deflection, crowd kill, defensive stance, disarm, use a single shot attack, melee gains. Okay. Some of these I'm just like reading them, I'm like, what does this even do? Essentially what I'm looking for is something that just increases the way he does stuff. The warrior becomes incredibly deft, charging, slashing do not end the warrior's turn. Reckless. Ooh! Whenever a warrior hits with Reckless Strike, this attack scores a guaranteed crit. Yes, please. We're for sure gonna do that. That's very good. Alright, Argenta. What do you got for us? Tide of Excellence. Body. Combat Insight. Do we have anything cool here? Predictable Downfall, Flawless Plan, Fatebringer, gain Arm Pen Edge of Fate. Being able to call this game first critical removes this effect. Edge of Fate isn't bad. Unnatural Luck is pretty good. Aftershock, Mental Breach, Mind Siege. Weaken Hearts, Warp Minds, Visions of Doom, Pain Channeling. Whenever a Psyker kills an enemy with psychic power, do more damage to lose. Oh, that's pretty cool, but it's not super useful here. I think Psychic Barrage, Obscure Threat, Enforce Reality, Subtle Manipulation. Thriving in Peril is very tempting. If I want her to be a crit-focused buff psyker, then I suppose I'm gonna have to start giving her operator abilities, which I don't really like, but what are you gonna do? Tide of Excellence. Whenever an operator triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operator gains 1 damage on armor penetration to the end of turn. Only applies to the first projectile in a burst attack. Stack. Fresh target. When it attacks an enemy in full wounds, deals extra damage to the enemy. We're gonna do fresh target, and then Tide of Excellence next time. Okay. Alright, cool. And then we can choose a common talent here. And I think we're just going to give her something psychic. Power Conduit. You know, we were looking at some of the ones up here. Warp Minds. Weaken Hearts. Pain Channeling. Mind Thief. Anytime an enemy becomes a target of a particular psychic ability for the first time. No. Aftershock. No. Predictable Downfall. Edge of Fate. I like Edge of Fate a lot. We'll do Edge of Fate. Cool. Argenta. Be nice if it was easier to read all this crap. Camaraderie. Exploit surroundings. Fired up. I'm gonna have her increase her. What has she got for the second ability? Just chosen. Let's take a look at this. Probably Lore Imperium. Okay. Muzzle velocity, point blank range, combat medicae, camaraderie. Fired. What is fired up? Until end of combat, rack and ruin. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains a bonus. They're gonna do rack and ruin. That fits for sure for our AoE attacks. And will increase your demolitions. Cool. And then Heroette. Yeah, I think we can do something here. The first, a hit on a burst deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. I like that. Integrity. While at full wounds, increase ballistic skill. Fortress. Forewarning. What is this? Forewarning? While the soldier is adjacent to an ally, controlled shots cost no AP. That's pretty good. Trace the trajectory. Whenever the soldier successfully dodges against an enemy, they gain a guaranteed critical against that enemy. That's not bad. Tenderize. Swift Slaughter. Revel and Slaughter can be used after 2 kills instead of 3. Second Skin. Point Blank. All the soldiers' attacks. Ignore deflection when used against. Okay, so that's pretty good. Exploit surroundings is increased by fired up. Deals damage. Crit chance. Whenever a soldier deals damage, their crit chance is increased by +1 until the end of combat. Rack and ruin. I think we want rack and ruin. Yeah. You shall fire by gains 1 agility until the end. Yeah, we want rack and ruin. It's just better. And I guess she can be a demo expert too. And then Cassia, my dear Cassia. Mastery of Time. It's pretty good. What else do we have here? Armor of Contempt, Steel Resolve. Blood of Martyrs. Ooh, commanding voice. Focus. Personal oversight. I think we're gonna want to do every turn the navigator gains an additional action point. Every odd turn gains an increased perception. I think we're gonna do Mastery of Time. Yeah, we're gonna do Mastery of Time. And over here we're gonna give her some more lore warp because she needs to know how the warp works. Cool. That's everybody. Now we can actually do people's weapons. So we have St. Drusus. Noble Sword. This should probably go to Abelard. There's a chain sword right now. Yeah, the Noble Sword is just better. Or wait, what does it do? Hold on. Noble Sword. Attacks with this sword cost 1 extra AP. Okay. On hit, the sword's attacks inflict disturbed effects on the target for 2 rounds. If the target of the attack is already suffering from the disturbed effect, the attack deals an additional wielder's willpower bonus ×2 damage. Most warriors prefer swords that provide more flexibility on the battlefield. Ooh. This is a good question. Is it better on Abelard? It actually does willpower damage, but you have to hit them twice for it to go off, right? If they're already disturbed. Yeah, I think we give this to Abelard. I don't think he'll have it for long, but we have an improved body glove, which actually, I think that should go to Harrow. Harrow gets an improved body glove. There's also this precise las pistol, which I guess is just a better las pistol. I don't think it's better than Faux Hammer. Faux Hammer's a shotgun. I feel like it might be better to give that to Abelard. Yeah, I think we're actually okay. We'll just keep it. I don't think anybody needs it the more I think about it. What else we got here? Fellowship cloak. Nothing else fancy. Okay. We are ready to leave this little planetoid. Let's get a schmoove on, if you will. Do a little schmoovement. Little schmoove. I don't know why I'm stuck on schmoovement, but I've been seeing that meme a lot.
Intriguing.
It's really fun. I just like it. Let's see. We should probably tell Gurley about her fucked up boss. Hey, Gurley. Your lordship, the rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. She anxiously pitches forward. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he alright? He is safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest on my ship, so ready the shuttle. There is visible relief on the pilot's face. Clicking her heels together, she cheerfully barks out, "Consider it done, your lordship. Thank you for the good news. I am going to indet the Winterscales so hard. They are going to be mine. I have no more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot.
Embrace true power.
Take you back to the void. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to take a sip of my drink while it loads. You can't see it. Oh, it's a good drink. Voxmaster. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I've received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behavior in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their tasks, they disobey orders, they change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. Continue. A click comes through the Vox, followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you, do not take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. I think the ship is cursed or possessed. Idira joins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these particular happenings have long since turned into local legend. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering, folks have grown used to it all. So our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are going to get worse from here. Thanks, Adira. The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they possessed no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behavior is caused by either the echoes of minds not completely eliminated or by manifestations of machine spirits. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's task considerably more difficult, and High Factorum would like to discuss how we should deal with the defective property. He is awaiting your audience on the bridge. And dialogue. Okay, so he wants to talk about it. Maybe a little... Yeah, we've already been... He's on the bridge, so we go to the bridge. We'll talk to him about it. Let's go have a little chit-chat about what's happening. I do love a good chit-chat. A little chit-chat. Assuming it loads. Let's go, buddy. There you go. Perfect. I'd like to talk to you about what's happening at Factorum. Voxmaster informed me there was a servitor problem. You see, your lordship, the ship servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and more erratically with no meaning or purpose. The Factorum nervously pulls on his luxurious frock coat as if it were uncomfortably tight. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deem it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from Lord Captain. Interesting. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of defective units can be delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Interesting. I'm curious. This sounds a lot like the defective servitors in Flesh and Steel. Those ones were not like they didn't have their brains fully turned off. And also, that book shows you like the systematic like assembly line of like a servitor creation, and it is like strogification turned to the max. It's horrifying. It is so scary. I wish to take a look at these servitors. I do. As you wish, your lordship. Okay, interesting. So, location, Von Valancius flagship, lower decks. Material, report of tech phenomenon that was observed during Lord Captain's visit to such and such bay. From the words of the High Factorum. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long, spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion, all as one, as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomess tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons. But when the servitors went still, just as abruptly, they started staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by the sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His lordship, Harold von Valancius, and then we get to make decisions here, took several steps forward, demanded a report, ordered that one of the servitors be disassembled, turned to me to announce his decision, took several steps forward towards the servitors. Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and, after a moment's thought, waved his hand. And the servitors, just as synchronously, repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomants, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation. Like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer, we observed his mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. The Lord Captain examined the servitors. Okay, the High Factorum, it was... Oh, as High Factorum, It was I who prompted that entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitor's pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with vast offenses. It was as if those mindless half machines were locked in perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies. After a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains, formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. His gaze still trained on the motionless but animated half machines and half people. The Lord Captain, heretical option, we're gonna go with this, suddenly drew an iridescent blade, one I had seen before, and as if following some unheard command, plunged it into the nearest servitor. Plus the heretical. The moment the blade sliced open the pale flesh, a wild howl washed through the bay. As the screeching and crackling of servo motors, we heard the screeching and cackling of servo motors, as if we had regained the ability to feel pain. The wounded servitor struggled to open its sewn mouth, but all it could muster was a stiffened moan of horror. The Lord Captain's victim fell to the metal deck, and all the other servitors came crashing down with it. We all felt the grip of the otherworldly, bone-chilling cold. As I met the technomat's fearful gaze, I realized that none of those present had any explanation for what just transpired. The Engineer Prime proceeded to the center of the spiral of servitor bodies, stood over them grimly, studying their lifeless faces, and spoke thus. This tech phenomenon warranted comprehensive study. Further investigation has been rendered impossible. Perhaps it was a trick of my imagination, but I thought I caught a semblance of sorrow in his gaze in that moment. The Lord Captain, seemingly not attaching any importance to the situation, sheathed the blade and left the cargo bay without a word. Close. Very cool. Very, very cool. We'll go back in here. Take another sip of my drink. I'm gonna check out Riker Majoris one more time. It just seems odd when it's empty. Guess we'll go to Riker Majoris. Or I guess the Thunder thing. Because now we freed their friends. Let's see what they got to say. Nothing, apparently. But we can buy their shit. So we shall buy their shit. We could sell stuff to them. Ship components, ranged weaponry. They really like artifacts, I'm seeing. Hide untradeable. What do I have? I have ship components, miscellaneous, other crap. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's go to... Well, actually, before all that, I just got a power ball, which looks pretty tasty. One-handed. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is going to you. I'm also going to give you... No, actually not. The Noble Sword. There we go. I have a Noble Sword now. And then... Ooh, another cool body glove. Warworld Origin body glove. I think we'll give that to Adira. Right? Oh, what's Adira got? Yeah, this is better than what Adira has. Cool. And we'll give this to Where's this arrow at? Cool. Alright, sick. That works. Let's go to Riker Minoris. We've now entered the atmosphere. Well, not really, but we've entered orbit. Let's check this shit out. Ah, load. Load. These bastards. They won't load fast enough. Oh, I'm in my office. As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the quill you have been using to draw up yet another order falls from your hand. Continue. You raise your head with a start. Someone else is here in your study. You stand up and stare at the dozens upon dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among their number, you recognize the disfigured and bloodied faces of those who died on the ship's bridge, and those you met in your previous life. How is it possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You are alone against a horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take your life. As if of its own accord, the shard lying on the desk, the sole remnant of Conrad Voigtveer's weapon, slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, closing in around you in a nightmarishly slow advance. Step back or else kneel before... I did not wish any of this. Kneel before the rogue trader. Your lives belong to me. All you hear in response is unintelligible voices, whispers, moans, and derisive laughter. Anger ignites your chest, and you clutch the shard, which ravenously bites into your palm with its sharp edge. An unbearably bright light floods everything around you, and you find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hand no longer holding a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon, a skillfully crafted sword with a strange, unnerving proportions, a curved design, and unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. Very cool. The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You have felt this gaze before, there on the bridge, and the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven, the path is chosen, accept your fate, champion. Yes, master, I am the swords master, not a servant. Remember that. Throw the blade away. Throw the demon blade away, never. Ooh, these are all good. I'm gonna go with, I'm the swords master, not a servant. I'm gonna go, yes, master. One look at the weapon in your hand makes your very soul tremble. It is a weapon fit for the greatest chosen of the gods, the judge of fates, the tyrant of millions. In the whispers flooding your ear, you hear the promises of strength, power, and triumph. I like all those things. I want all those things. Vogue, the first dawn, is hereby woven into the tapestry of your fate. Seek the second dawn in the hands of she who rises above its future dominion. The former aspirant fell, and thus the new one will become the chosen of the Weaver of Destinies. Make mortals serve you as their god and become the vessel of the edge. You awaken from the vision, kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweat, with a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall those faces and images of the sword in your hand. Only a deep cut on your palm and bloody shard lying on the ground remind you of what transpired. Dogmatic, get rid of the shard. Heretical, Pick up the shard. Pick up the shard. You reach your shaking hand out to the shard, now slippery with your blood. You wipe its metallic surface and stash your treasure under your clothes, next to your heart and soul, forever seared by the great power of the warp. +3 heretical. Very cool. All right, lots of cool shit. Open this. See what's inside. Okay, sick. I'm gonna go. What's that? All right, so I think I can actually see how far down the heretical path I am. Also, look, it's me. It's me. It's my picture up there. Aren't I a handsome boy? Look at me, just a handsome little evil entity here to spread evil and filth throughout the world. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah. Look, it's me, and me. The 3 me's. What is that? The id, the ego, and the super ego? It's us. I am those things. Yes. This is now canon. This is how this works. For sure. I'm not making it up. You're making it up. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? No, I don't think I did. Okay, Record Majoris. Begin scan. Cool continents. There's a thing. Starport. Yes, I would like to take everyone I can possibly take. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we love a good battlefield. Really cool. I love like commanders' ships. I don't know. I feel like I should know what kind of ship that is, but I don't. I like it though. I want a gun cutter. That's what I want. I want a gun cutter. Okay, the starport greets you with the din of ordnance, and the smell of explosive tickles your nostrils. It is difficult to tell through the smoke who is firing at whom. Halt! Weapons on the ground, or I'm firing. A man in a torn and dirty uniform hobbles towards you from behind the chunks of rockcrete and crumpled plasteel. His cracked helmet is adorned with a crooked label that reads Sergeant Mulgar. Alright, so our skies are in lockdown. The rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and you lot just happen to land in our rear without a scratch to show for it, and on a shuttle like that, where did you get it? Stolen from the palace, isn't it? He's visibly awed by your resplendent gold of the transport. Grab 'em, lads, we got ourselves a rebel landing force. Abelard turns purple. He just can't handle it. By the holy throne, this is a mess. Idira glances around. They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. Abelard, enlighten this rabble about the proper manner of greeting the God Emperor's chosen. Abelard clears his throat. You stand before rogue traitor Von Valancius, you ignorant worm. Snap to attention this instant and give his lordship a formal report. I love making him introduce me. With a mixture of awe and terror, he snaps to attention, raises his freshly cut chin like an exemplary soldier, and barks, "My mistake, sir. At once, the starport is under the control of the governor's wardens. Perimeter commander is Explosion. A frag grenade explodes, cutting off the rest of the sergeant's words. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm that is now adorned with crimson tatters. Blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant is cursing and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. With a rasping cough, the sergeant turns back to you. Pardon me, sir. Sergeant Las Malgar reporting. My unit is holding the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve you? Some dirty dog nearly shot down my shuttle. Just immediately complain. Yeah, some dirty dog nearly shot down my shuttle. Affirmative, your lordship. Sir, it's all those damned rebels. Those maggots somehow got their hands on anti-aircraft batteries. Okay, and it's causing our shuttles no end of trouble. That thing really packs a punch. You're lucky they missed you. I've seen them fry 2 shuttles carrying reinforcements. Not a soul survived. Okay, what is going on here? Unrest, sir. Yeah, no shit. Armed rebels in both the capital and the provinces. First, the lower level sparked, then it went up the spires. They hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, the mag train stations. Then Philippe tore off his mask precisely because he knew about the trouble on Rikard Minoris. Oh, okay. He knew that none of our allies would come to our aid. Cassia lets out a sorrowful sigh. You may continue your report, peasant. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priests linked to satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. They were orbiting the stars until one of them set course for landing on Rikard Majoris. Governor took precautionary measures in order to increase security at the key facilities. Everyone knows that whatever something isn't right, you better double the warden's detail. The alarm was raised, and we were sent to secure the starport. It is only reason we were able to hold it. Interesting. They are crushing us. If I hover over this. You were late to arrive at Rikard Minoris. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So because I came here late, this is what I got. That's fine. The scumbags. It's been a whole turn since the last reinforcements came in, and we're running low on ammo. Every other fighter is wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but they'll drive us out of here any minute. Who are you anyway? That's a great question. Sergeant Las Malgar, sir. 11th generation loyal servant of House Winterscale. Awarded 3 commendations for faultless service. Ever since the olden days, his lordship, the Rogue Trader, has recruited soldiers and shipwrights on Rikard Minoris, so there is no greater honor for a Rikardian than serving his lordship with diligence. What caused the rebellion? Ill thoughts, sir. We've fallen on hard times. The ground keeps shaking, things keep exploding, and the people are scared. They've forgotten about their duties, and that's when those Emperor forgive me preachers, in quotation marks, came. They started riling everyone up. Sure enough, we shot a few, but they just kept coming. More and more of them. Funny. How can some pathetic rebellion be the cause for such a lackluster welcoming ceremony in honor of a rogue trader's arrival? It is an insult. I hard agree. This is exactly what we're going to say. Apologies, your lordship. I couldn't have known. I wasn't notified. Had we known we were expecting such an imminent visitor, we would have, you know, at the double with all due devotion. He's like, yeah, I guess we could have been a little bit nicer. We're in the middle of a war. Do you happen to know if any members of the Inquisition have come here? I feel like no. At the word Inquisition, the sergeant's face is filled with awe. I don't know, sir. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at headquarters. Your lordship, sir. I'm going to go see the governor. If I may report, sir, as long as the rebels keep shooting their damned anti-aircraft battery, there's absolutely no way your shuttle is going to the governor. It would have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. Not a problem for me. I have no one to send with you as an escort. I assigned all the available troops to accompany the esteemed tech priest to the governor. I will voxcast orders to them to await for you, and I'll inform headquarters they're better to send a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we will follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. Adira frowns as her gaze turns distant, as if she's looking through the sergeant. You're a good soldier, but you've gotten a lot of blood on your hands, both yours and others. You know the same hand that salutes now might falter in darkness, rank, and whatever that word is, won't save you from bitterness. Okay, thanks, Adira. That's a nice thing to say to this guy. Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head around these fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop. She's just like, I'm having a vision. I see your future. He's like, yeah, I guess there's blood. I've been shooting a lot of people. Okay. That's just funny. Is the path ahead that dangerous? What exactly awaits for me? What tech priest? That's what I want to know. A very important person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before they locked down the sky. He kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Armant or Armanat or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of our questions, though said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. Yeah, that sounds like a tech priest. He demanded to talk to the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep trouble at bay. I see. Is the path ahead dangerous? What exactly awaits me there? The sergeant sighs heavily. All our roadblocks are gone, and the whole place is in rebel hands. The city is almost lost. Yeah, because we arrived late. So no help will come. We're surrounded by rebels, and watch your steps, sir. The streets are chock full of mines. Logic test. Succeed. His remark about the mines lodges itself in your memory. More than anything, you'll need to watch the ground and not your surroundings. You'd rather risk a shot from a rebel or a jittery soldier than experience a handful of lethal frags resting atop. Yeah, so basically watch out for the mines. Okay, cool. You're a good soldier. I will see your heroism is noted. You are a fool. The governor, who is safe and sound in the rear, has left you for dead, and here you are preaching about glory. A good fighter would have long since reclaimed the starport. Move out and attack, you cowardly knave. I'm going with that one. Horror fills the sergeant's eyes. Apologies, your lordship. We will rectify this at once. Follow my lead, you lot. I'm giving you 2 minutes to reload and patch yourselves up, and then we're routing the rebel dregs. He roars his command, organizing his troops for what is undoubtedly a suicidal offense. So have fun, guys. Another explosion interrupts the sergeant's words. With a sigh of relief, he turns to his soldiers and spits out a booming series of commands. Just like, you should just attack. Like, I don't really want to wait. You should just attack.
Did you see that? They almost knocked us out of the air.
Yeah, I
Some
did.
bungling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
I agree. Somebody is going
I
to
do not
regret
think
it.
the rogue trader should take a personal interest in a common crackpot. Summary execution will be sufficient.
Summary execution will be sufficient. Thank you. Somebody's finally speaking sense. It's destroyed property. I don't see anything else I can loot. So I'm just going to start moving forward. And we are going to...
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
I will level
We
you.
have Harrow here. So we got Adira. Actually, Abelard should be right here. Argenta, Adira, Harrowette. Move Harrowette there. exactly ideal lineup, but I guess it'll do.
Here we go.
We just need to not hit super shot. Oh no, not the Revel Agitator.
My resolve is
Ow.
unshaken.
You're not supposed to shoot back, you bastards. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Ow! 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 Okay. Heroette.
Forge ahead.
Run up here. And then we're gonna have
Nothing
you run
I
and gun.
can't do.
You're going
Suits
to
my purposes.
this. And then, oh yeah. We're gonna have some fun. Let's see. Shoot that one, shoot that one. This makes the most sense.
Too easy.
Hit the most. Yeah! 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 Fuck 'em up! Fuck 'em up! Or we could just shoot a wall. I guess that's fine too. Not exactly what I had in mind, but you know.
Emperor,
Sometimes you
give
just
me
shoot a wall.
strength.
Oh yeah. You could do crazy eye gaze. You could hit all the. This hits the most amount of people.
If only that were possible. That is foolishness.
Okay, so we do this.
I'm not
yes.
accustomed to
Bam! Oh, I love her. She's my baby girl. She can kill so many people so quickly. It's great. These guys are all dead. I mean, I guess we
Isn't
just
this a job for the serfs?
order Heroette, and she can just shoot. Yeah, I guess we just take a shot here. We shoot this guy. Nothing came of it, but still, it's a good start. End our turn.
Hold on.
Alright, now we find out if I regret this, she's okay.
Let's make it quick.
There's some more. That's asking for friendly fire, if you're gonna do that. You can't hit me! I'm the rogue traitor! Oh, there's a random don't dare. Point blank shotgun. Okay. We're going to. We can't see them. Okay, we will ignite this person. Ow. And then we are going to yell at. Let's see, do Abelard? No, we'll do Cassia. Cassia, I'd like you to
Guides me.
open up your eye. And
Me?
just
If you insist.
bam! Yeah. God, I will just fuck. That is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Ooh, I have a finest hour.
Let's get
We'll
to
do
it.
that in a minute. I want to kind of let these guys move out of cover. I'm not really sure what happened there. It looked like it was supposed to shoot me, but it didn't, so I guess it's fine. Argenta straight up can't do anything useful here, can she? Just the way everything is positioned, this is
Rejoice
not
in
gonna
battle.
facilitate her actually making any shots. I need her to be able to move faster. Okay. If I give her 4 extra movement points and I move her
The
here,
enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
can she see anybody? No, she's out of range.
I'll do it.
Damn. That's too bad. End her turn. Abelard, if you would be so kind as to
I will do my duty.
give our guest a very special greeting, we're just going to whackity schmackity do.
It will be done.
And absolutely
I took care of
beat
this
the
one.
shit out of that guy. Excellent. Outstanding. Good.
At your
charge
beck
over
and call.
here. Very cool.
It will be done.
Nice for impact. Excellent. End the turn. Can Adira see anybody?
There
Adira,
is
if I move
movement
you up
in the
here,
Empyrean.
can you see this guy? You can. Perfect. Okay, you're gonna buff
Will
yourself.
do.
You're gonna analyze this
On it.
bozo. Or that was exposed weakness. I meant to do analyze. There we go. That's better. And now we will do Deadshot.
What an unfortunate turn of
Nice.
fate.
Hell yeah. Absolutely disintegrated. Sick. Pirouette. I think we literally just have to run up and just blast this bozo. Yeah, it's just him. Yeah.
Already done.
Or we could miss every shot. I guess that's fine. Let's take it. Man.
Nothing I
Not our
can't
day
do.
on that. Yeah, we'll use
I'll
weapon
bring
mastery. It's
glory to my bloodline.
Just keep shooting.
You didn't
There
stand
we
a
go.
chance.
Much better. And that is
Fate
everybody.
beckons me.
Yeah. We'll loot all that. And I think
I
there's-
tread a path unexplored.
Okay. I think that's all of them. Yeah, we're good. Blew off some arms. Disintegrated some bozos. There's a blind bad man over there. It's all hunky-dory in the hood. Lore Imperium. I am curious what this is.
Perfection.
Writing on the side of the shuttle, do not touch. I wonder if there's something good in there. Commander's Cloak. Ooh. That could be handy for later. I'll take a look at that in a minute. In the meantime, let's steal everything that's not bolted down.
Let's
Because
seize
as
the
a rogue
opportunity.
trader, everything valuable belongs to me. Oh, okay. This is an interesting cutscene. How about you don't come any closer and I won't shoot you? True. Argenta. Still pale. Nonetheless, as you approach, he holsters his pistol, a hallmark of good discipline. He gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile. Thank you, my lord. You have arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't anything good. Who are you? Lucky Jasper, the governor's aide and personal Vox operator. I was dispatched to the starport on special orders, the young man proclaims, desperately trying to tame his tousled hair. And what exactly were you doing here on your own? Following orders, Governor Mendeneth's special instructions, namely, he grits his teeth with a pained expression, furrowing his brow. Oh, right, it's a secret assignment. I can't talk about it. I have a lot of options. I'm a rogue trader. Why don't I simply order you to tell me everything? It is within my rights. Persuasion. What if what you know is priceless intelligence and you were to die before you could relay it? Coercion. Wink at Adira. Mistress Talus, would you kindly read his thoughts for me? Coercion. Whatever punishment you are afraid of, I can do worse things to you. You'd better start talking. I like that. Coercion test succeeded. I give up. No need to do anything to me. He does not look frightened, however, he is relieved. Is more like it. He glances around with a conspiratorial look and whispers, please don't tell anyone, alright? Or the governor will make sure I'm punished. Okay. So why did they send you to the starport? Yeah, I'd like to know. I'm supposed to deliver updated Vox codes, and how should I put this? Assess the situation. The planet is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into the Voxnet and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it all went dark. And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot on Rikard Philia, where we just were. The prison planetoid Urak 5 station is silent, where we also were. The navigators there have always been a reclusive bunch. I was hoping I'd be lucky enough to run into a pilot or a captain who could give me an update, but that's hardly a possibility right now. The rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon. Awareness test succeeds. He stops talking a little too abruptly. Ooh. A little too abruptly. That's interesting. Tell me about Urek 5, even though I've already been there. There's not much anyone could tell you about it. That station belongs to the Navis nobility themselves. Emperor knows what they do up there, or who even lives there. They scorn ordinary folk, and the only person they're willing to grace with an audience is the esteemed Yvrain Winterscale, who we also rescued. It is beginning to sound like he is complaining. That place is creepy. They say they order shuttles with servants from Riker Minoris on a regular basis. I'm guessing they're too important up there to change the filters and clean compartments themselves, huh? Except I've never met anyone who's served there, and it's like no one ever comes back. Well, we do know that's true. Your brothers and sisters lived and died for a great cause, being by blood bags, serving a navigator's house, and therefore all the Imperium is a high honor, one that few could bear. Only now does Jasper notice Cassia, and his eyes go wide with fear. He opens and closes his mouth a few times helplessly, like a fish, unable to utter out a sound. Instead, he just nods nervously. Yeah, buddy, that's a little rough. Okay. There is something else you're hiding from me, isn't there? More classified secrets? Jasper looks away. It's nothing classified, just personal. There's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel, who we met earlier, the esteemed Yvrain Winterscale's personal pilot when the riots reports came from Rikard Filia. Lord Yvain headed there personally. Then this rebellion started down here, and we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back and those rebel scums will shoot them out of the sky. I wanted to find a place that's high up, set up a Vox caster there, and send them a transmission. The sky is closed off. Don't try to land. But I didn't make it in time, and those blind dogs chased after me, and I was running. I tripped and broke the caster. He hangs his head sadly. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry. Abelard shakes his head disapprovingly, but his eyes are understanding. That is why all members of a Void Ship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant of the Emperor, it is their duty. There is always a danger that the family might disrupt regulations and order. Oh, okay. So he's saying, they keep them in the same sort of areas so that way they don't get separated. This makes sense. Worry not, for your Raquel is alive. I met her on Rikard Filia. Really? That's marvelous. May the Emperor protect you for 1,000 years and 1,000 more for bringing me such good news. He beams in elation. I'll name my firstborn after you, I swear. In fact, I'll name all of my children after you. Thanks so much. Who is Yvrain Winterscale? The esteemed and honorable scion of the blessed rogue trader Caligulus Winterscale, master of the Rykard system. At the behest of his illustrious father or grandfather or uncle, his illustrious relative, Lord Yvrain, took up residence on Rikard Minoris. Jasper's face betrays a fierce inner struggle before he blurts out, "You know what I think? I find it curious that blessed Caligulus didn't make him the ruler of our world. Lord Yvrain is his blood, but it is the governor who rules us. Then why don't they send him here? I think he's been exiled." Actually, that makes sense. I kind of think he's been exiled too. Do you think the governor can handle the rebellion? Because I sure don't. Jasper mumbles evasively. Well, obviously, I'm not some pessimist to say otherwise. Persuasion. I won't tell anyone. It's how easy it is to persuade. I won't tell. You really won't? Fuck, God. Really? You promise? You won't tell anyone? Okay, bud. Sure. Really, you won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten. fuck. Immediately sedition. His words come flying at a rate of stubber fire. Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quelled a normal riot. We're not some commoners, we're Ricardians, the naval elite of House Winterscale. But those people, they're vicious. They know no fear. Okay. And their attacks, they're so precise. It's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. Their command executed 7 officers on the suspicion of espionage. But it's not about spying. They say the leader of the rebels is some two-faced Aurora who can see into the future, and she is the real danger. That makes sense. Idira scoffs and rubs her hands together in excitement. She can see into the future, is that right? We'll see about that. She's up against the wrong psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but they've not failed me once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that her future doesn't look too bright now that the Lord Captain's involved. Okay, Idira. Pretty gung-ho. I'm looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition who may have arrived on the planet. Have you heard of anyone matching that description? I'll ask, but that's a dumb way to ask. Jasper's face quickly turns gray as he says, I have, but I don't know where he is. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing the affairs of the Inquisition. Ooh, I kind of want to brutally maim him, but I'm trying to gain favor with young Winterscale, so I won't. I have no more questions. Are you unharmed? I just want to see. Thanks to you. Okay, yeah. I'll take my leave. I do... Okay, he's boarding a shuttle. He's getting it. I did kind of want to brutally maim him, but I'm learning that, like, you have to be a little careful with your choices. Even with the heretical playthrough, if we want to turn people to heresy or making bad decisions, we have to lure them with honey a little bit. Kind of sweet talk them into it. Yeah, a little heresy's not gonna hurt anybody. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Your existence is naught but ashes.
Let's
Show
go.
them no mercy.
We are in fight mode. There. Here. Avatar. There. Endear. Here. Arrowlet. Here. Arrow. No, actually, I want Arrow and Cassie to swap. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. That's a good formation. Alright.
Here we go.
Oh no, not instigating. Anything but the instigating move. That's the scariest of moves. Alright. Let's see what we got here. So, Furious Recital. Run and gun. And then we're gonna start flaming. Oh, yeah.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah! Burn it all. Burn it all. We'll do another
As the
flame
Emperor
attack.
commands.
Oh, I like that a lot. Kill them all. Kill them all. Okay.
Hold on.
He's on fire. Oh, he's taking damage. Oh! I guess that makes sense.
That was insulting.
No, Harrowette. I'm sorry, baby girl. Actually,
Step
yeah,
aside.
we run
The
over
navigator is coming.
Here. Navigator is coming. And then just
If I may.
BAM!
The fury of House
Absolutely
Celio.
obliterated. I think we yell at
Do
probably
not
Harrowette.
dare
We
ask.
can't yell at any of them. I guess we could yell at
Isn't this a
Abelard.
job
Let's
for
yell
the
at
serfs?
Abelard. Abelard, do something. Or actually, does this? Yeah, we can do that. Foe hammer. Sick.
I will do my duty.
Just do that, and we'll also do this. Cool. End our turn. End our turn. This guy's gonna move over here. try and do that and fail, which I'm cocky.
Let's get to it.
Whatever that means. Ow! Friendly fire in this game is impressively frequent.
This is
Fire.
me.
Okay, it's unavailable. Right, because you have to set somebody else on fire.
Descend upon the weak.
Descend upon the weak. And
I
then just
need no
flash.
no
Yeah. That is what I am talking about. I'm gonna yell at Heroette. And then, Heroette, I'd like you to
There
put
is
your
no
plans
mercy
out.
found in my heart.
We're gonna do a run and gun. And Heroette, I want you to just start absolutely blasting. That's good. And then you're gonna blast that one
All
too.
too easy.
Yeah, kill them all.
Another clean strike.
Okay, we'll also do this. Okay. Sweet. Also looking good, girly. It's actually Heroette's turn now. If I move her here, she can see everybody and shoot everyone. So that is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do a quick little rebel commander kill. Very beautiful. Absolutely lovely shot, girly. And you're gonna end your turn. This is Adira's first turn, really? Can I just... No, I can't see that guy. I can't just run out here.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
I'll just
I'm not so sure.
apparently not shoot anyone. I'm sorry, why can't I shoot this person? Okay, I can.
What's
just-
their way?
Alright, that was a little weird, but fair enough. Ah, smoke grenade! Alright, Cassia is just Abelard, if you would. Or actually, I could just walk up here. I didn't mean to do that way, but you know, it's fine.
Victory is imminent.
Do a reckless strike and just finish
It
this
will be
bozo
done.
off.
You are timed.
There's one more bozo here. And I'm gonna take a
I
step
will
back.
bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And then you're just gonna
Doubt is for the weak.
flame. And actually,
I am
we will
his
go ahead and
will-made
take a
manifest.
special shot. We'll just shoot.
As the Emperor.
Yeah, burn him. Very cool.
My ascension
Okay,
has
that was easy.
only just begun.
Let's just keep going here. We got a lot more people to kill on our way to the governor's palace. So we'll just keep trucking along. What do we got here? Oh, just more crap. What's in here? Oh, this little
The world trembles
hideaway.
beneath my feet.
Pick the lock. techniques.
Ruinous favor prevails.
And, Death World flak armor. That looks pretty cool. All right, sick. We'll go back to the starport here, and I guess we'll just keep moving. Keep on schmooving. We've already looted all these bozos. I think we got everything over here. Let's see whatever this is. Yes, I'd like to investigate it.
Empyrean guides my gaze.
Okay. Turret was in place, but it was never activated. Okay. If I could get you, Argenta,
Pay
to please
attention.
deactivate the mines. I notice that the game
Duty
pauses
prevails.
whenever a mine appears, like I'm playing Knights of the Old
The
Republic,
Emperor
which is kind of
favors me
cool.
today.
I guess that's just like a standard mechanic in
Never
RPGs
doubt me.
now, which I somewhat appreciate, but also somewhat find slightly annoying because I don't like games when they pause against my will. But I get it; it's sort of necessary. All right, let me see this occur. This guy runs out here. They're chilling.
Change is
Oh,
the
Pascal!
edge is nigh.
Is this that?
The blinded
Is it?
ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Oh yeah. Why?
Fire on the nearest target.
Oh shit! Yeah, they don't look harmless.
We need to take him alive.
Okay, wow. That was a choice. Ooh. Oh, he's alive!
Knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Oh shit. He's canceling them. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he's alive. You hear the wheezing of his respirators that cover half of his face.
Not another step.
Ooh. A trill comes from the folds of the partially smoldering crimson raiment. It is his binaric speech. Binaric speech. The sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The binaric hymn transforms into a vox-synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over the vast plains.
Flee, for I am death.
Well, that's cool as fuck. Nice to meet you, Death. His gaunt hand rises to stop you, and immediately your Vox howls in pain, and your machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows menacing in a blue and green.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Blast it.
Abelard clutches his head as his ocular implant is racked with a wave of interference. Okay. Abelard, this is no time to lose your composure. Present me immediately.
Rogue trader von Valancius greets you, honored tech priest, and graciously grants you permission to remain in his presence.
I will never not pick that option. I will always pick that option. It's so good. Continue.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
That's good.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
The menacing green glow fades in the tech priest's gaze. He lowers his arm and your equipment ceases to malfunction. The tech priest stares resolutely forward, his mechadendrite tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of the smoldering remains of the machine. Who are you? I
identify as Magus Pascal Hane of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Well, we are not in the Calixis Center anymore. We are in the Cronus Expanse, so that's interesting.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts in the Furibunda system, not far from the Void Colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Hell yeah. Points at the exploded machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
The tech priest turns around and stares aghast at the burning remains as if he had nothing to do with what just happened. His vox produces a mournful prayer.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
Interesting. Do you not even know how you caused such an explosion? Yeah, I want to know too.
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
The tech priest appears shaken. Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location.
Interesting, interesting.
My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and wait to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
Due to their incompetence, they died. Those idiots. Of course. I hate it when my soldiers just die. You must be quite devout to your mentor, to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death.
We're gonna die eventually, so who cares? Interesting take.
With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumphant service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph.
Very cool. I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
End dialogue. Okay, so I'm gonna swap Heroet out, and we're gonna take Pascal. And we have to level Pascal real quick. First things first. Intelligence is going to be increased for sure. Calculate regulations, fires of the forge, persistence of the forge, pinnacle of weaponry. I do like pinnacle of weaponry. Okay. Precision protocols, aiming protocols adds int bonus. We're doing aiming protocols for sure. Next, fresh target. Oh, that's right. He is an operative, isn't he? Ooh. Ooh, he has Mechadendrites. Ooh. Tech Priest can use their Mechadendrites to restore wounds of an ally. Push. To push. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They got some cool shit. Up close scanning. These are really interesting. I like these a lot. I want to kind of start with this. Instant exposure, fresh target, combat insight, inflict despair. There's so many good options here. We're gonna do these for a while though. Skirmishing protocols. Melee attacks deal damage. Yeah, we're gonna do skirmishing protocols. We're gonna keep increasing his int. Joint analysis, precision attack. We're gonna do precision attack. And increase tech use, 100%. Over here, just scroll down. We already have at least 2 protocols. Machine Spirit Scan on all affected enemies. Ooh. Yeah, this just gives us free stuff, for sure. And then finally, Exposing Communion. Pascal's attack effect of the exposure. Blah, 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 blah. Close-up scanning. Filtering protocols. I really like this. They really want you to specialize in like plasma or melta with this guy, which I appreciate because I want to do that. I don't have any plasma weapons at this moment though. We're gonna do prediction protocols. Okay, complete. Perfect. What's he got in his inventory? Let's go ahead and take a look. Just so that way I know what I'm working with. He's got a lasgun, a Omnissiah axe, which is great. This is a normal lasgun. We have better than normal lasguns. Let's give him something he can actually use. It's a little bit better. With this lasgun, I feel like a shotgun. This is a better lasgun. Yeah, this is just a flat-out better lasgun. Let's do that. Nothing else that's cool, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We will just stick with that lasgun for now. Okay. Cool. We now have Pascal.
Time to leave my
Nice to
mark
meet you, buddy.
upon the galaxy.
Let's go ahead and
Intriguing.
do some looting. Some blind man.
I see the forbidden.
Darkness is coming. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is, bud. And we immediately find a bolter. Okay. I'm gonna collect that, and I think I'm gonna give that to Pascal. Yep. There we go. There is no reason not to just give him the bolter right away. Although we will be swapping that for plasma or Melta as soon as we get a hold of it, because
A revelation
I want
was
him
sent to me.
the specialist for that stuff. Okay. Gas grenades, frag grenades. Collect. Collect. Cool. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna
Sometimes
grab everything that is
I wonder
nailed
to
down.
what extent our perception of the Empyrean differs.
Just steal literally everything. Synth skin. That's pretty good.
Ooh, I'm glad that I never have to look at it. No offense, Cass, but I'll do just fine without an eyeball in the middle of my forehead.
Ha! No offense, but your eye is freaky. I don't like it. Like, okay. Oh. You sure the machine spirit will listen to you? I bet they're real stubborn. Okay. Quit your whinging. I've seen the tech priest do it twice. I once even brought a sensor to him. Of course they'll Oh, they're gonna get shot. Or they're gonna notice me. It's gonna be one or the other. Alert! Profane violation! Oh yeah, they're gonna get shot. Sucks to be them. Alright. We do have a tech priest though. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn
The
that on.
machine god grants me insight.
Ah, bunch of enemies
Struggles
over
are
here.
in vain.
Crush him!
It'll just move everyone into defensive positions. Abelard, you can be like there. Cassia, there. Arrow. You can just stand in the middle. That's not a good place. Actually, you're gonna be over here. Okay, start the battle. I wish there was a way I could make the turret go first. Is there a hold turn button? I don't think so. What's this? Log in turn. Fine. Cassia goes. Let's go. Rebels.
Battlefields
just
are
run up.
always drowned in scarlet.
We'll just do as much as we can.
I'm not accustomed to this. The navigator's might.
I'm not really super worried about having to have the turrets do stuff when we can just literally turbo murder everyone. Yeah.
I'm afraid not.
Pascal, we can order
I am a
Abelard.
navigator, not a servitor.
Abelard, if you would be so kind as to rush forward.
Indeed. I will do my duty.
End your turn. And order Cassie's turn. And the turrets.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh, okay, Abelard did have
Let's
to dodge
get
out of
to
the way.
it.
He did get hit. That's not
I've
good.
suffered worse.
He'll be alright.
High momentum.
It's Harrow's turn. Harrow, I'd like you.
I reject the
None of
very
them are on
idea.
fire, unfortunately for me. I do have to set them on fire for this to work. And they're too far for me to do that. And they're too far. Wow, they're just too far. You know, we finest our
Destiny
Cassia.
reshaped.
Have Cassia run on up, and then use use her super cool eye powers.
Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
It just feels so strong. I love it so much. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. Abelard.
I won't waste my time on
I
that.
can't make you do that. I can't make you. Well, yeah, that's the end of that turn. Pascal, you would be so kind.
Is faithful.
I would very much like you to end them. Can't hit either of them. Can we do... we can't really do anything. Argenta...
I know what is to come.
Can you see? You can. Take
Anything
the shot.
else?
Very cool. Abelard.
Follow my lead.
Entering.
Let's
There's actually
get
we're
to
gonna
it.
get the turret to shoot again. Ooh, you're really close. I don't like that because the turret. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gross, gross, gross.
Isn't
Kill.
this a job?
There we go. Okay, now we don't get hit by our own turret. That is much, much better. Okay.
Sins hidden in the heart
Let's go
turn
ahead and
all
do
to decay.
this. We got a bunch of shock batons. Interesting. There is just so many corpses. I kind of wish the game just auto-looted for you. It seems a little silly. But I feel like, I don't
Let's
know,
seize
people like
the
loot,
opportunity.
obviously. It wouldn't be in so many games. But I've come to a point where I'm just like, I just prefer it if things auto-loot for me if I walk over it. And it feels like such a like, why though? I don't know, it's just how I feel. Alright, so we've looted all this, so we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get to the streets of the capital. Let's check this shit out. Pretty excited to see what's in here. Oh, it's taking a sec. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It's let us in. What's over here? Ah, cutscene. God, how long does it take to make all these statues? That's what I want. I want a book in the Warhammer world where it's just the statue factory, like a whole planet dedicated to making all these fucking things. Like, you know they have to have it on an assembly line. There's no way they don't mass produce these on assembly lines. There's just too many. There's no way they don't.
Beckons me.
Alright, we got another level up here. Ooh, we can increase our special ability. Minus one, temporary wounds, immediately. Negative effects are immediately removed. During the extra turn, they deal extra damage. Ooh, I like this. This is a good one. Alright, Abelard. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Oh, okay. I'd like to level up. There we go. Perfect. Extra movement. Doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. Additional damage. Probably the movement one. That's the main issue, is getting places. Okay. Provide opportunity. Dismantling attack. Let's do this. Oh, and I get a little bonus. We're gonna do warp. And here we go. Until it serves us next turn. Okay. Increased rate of fire, 100%. Pascal. We're also gonna do this. And then we're gonna do We can't increase tech use anymore. Damn. But you know what we can do is increase logic. And then finally, our girly. I think we're going to do this one. Sweet. Did not take long at all. I feel like we're starting to get a grasp on the levels. There's burning temples here. Young guy. A young man in planetary guard uniform salutes you. Your lordship, Private Camille Regis, ready to escort you to the command center to meet with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet with you was ambushed and took critical losses in the heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel forces was destroyed as well, and we can set out to the command center. Success. The success to fail ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local rulers to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troops to servitor mandibles. Ooh, awareness success. Your uniform looks odder on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologies, your lordship. The soldier draws himself up and goes to adjust his gear. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now, so we often get issued whatever's left. It isn't always the right size. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You are hiding something behind beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? Ooh. A soldier gulps nervously under the stern gaze of Cassia's ruby eyes. Fear, I guess? In times like these, if you give in to weakness, you're done for. And I'm not done with life just yet. Idira winces, glancing at you, then shakes her head. How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me, the soldier replies with confidence. I didn't run, your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. I was by the commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that had attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds, and the others had already died. The Emperor rests his soul. What can you tell me about the insurgency? The ungrateful rabble rose in rebellion against the planetary's lawful government and his lordship Caligulus Winterscale, our ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of the most terrible death. Order will be restored. The guilty will be punished. Okay, so this is so interesting. It's very by-the-book dialogue, which makes me think he's a liar. Enough talking. Let's go to the command center. Yes, your lordship. We have to take this avenue. It'll lead from the starport to the command center. It's a short walk. Okay, this guy, I'm pretty sure is a traitor.
Embrace true power. How fascinating.
Corpse. Do love a looted corpse. That's a ruined shit. And do some more looting. Yes, I would like to tech use this. Yes, Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Thank you, Pascal. Awareness, 100%.
The whispers told me how.
Bodies of the soldier butchered in the aftermath of battle. Oh, okay. The young man sighs. The remains of my squad. Once we put down the rebels, they'll be given the last honors they deserve as soldiers fallen in righteous battle. The battlefield looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had a chance to draw their weapons, and the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it was. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they were watching us. I must report this to the governor. Aim your weapon at the private. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I'm beginning to wonder if you're a traitor. I swear, your lordship, I may have gotten a few things mixed up from inexperience, and that's why they don't add up. Please, let's walk up to the governor's command center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have the intelligence run a check on me if you wish. I'm a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. Do not believe him, Lord Captain. Pale green is seeping from his every word. I know this color of deceit well. I once mistook Felix's words, so humble and full of sweetness, for sincerity. In truth, they were poison. Kill the private. In times of war, it is better to execute an innocent than let have a mole in one's ranks. Blast you, scum! Aurora will get you all the same. Aurora and the final dawn. Okay, good. Good pick. This is a... I love the melta pistol, and it loves me. Melta, melta, melta. I just want to shoot it all day. I love
I
the gun.
see
Oh, that
the
is
forbidden.
mine. Argenta. Yeah, Argenta, if I tell you to disarm something, just as a heads up, don't
I
walk
tread a
into it.
path
I would super
unexplored.
appreciate that. Thank you. Kindly. Alright, we got a combat. Here we go.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Ban none of them!
Okay, Abelard, you're gonna get right there. Cassia, dear. Argenta. I'm also gonna have you.
Nothing escapes my
remarkably
sight.
Far up. Harrow, back here. Adira, you're gonna be back here as well. Cassia, maybe you move up. And Pascal, and have you move up. Okay, cool.
Show me what you've got!
I do enjoy the actual combat part of this game quite a bit. It's very fun.
Here we go.
Rebel scum. Set that guy on fire. Set this guy on fire.
Death shall
There we go.
reign.
Then I'm going to yell at
Purpose
Argenta,
guides me.
and I'm going to have her do an action. Argenta, I would very much like it if you burned some heretics for me. Can you do that, baby girl? Yes, she can do that. We're just gonna...
I'll do it.
And... Oh, the laugh.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Here is recital. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we got some more goes. Coming up. Cassia. Yeah, Cassia, you can just literally. I mean, yeah. Just absolutely.
Me?
God, I love that ability. It's so good. She's just like, so I opened my eyes and everyone was on fire. It's like, okay. Ooh. Damn it, I can't order Harrow. Can I do this to Harrow? I
In the
can't.
name of House Orcelio,
Okay.
I shall
I'm so glad,
prevail.
because I really wanted to this ability.
Ruin beckons.
Yes. Firestorm. Oh, I love that so much. That is so cool. I'm gonna run up here, and we're gonna set that guy on
I
fire.
will try.
Oh, I'm liking the flame ability. Can I see that guy? No. Is everybody? There is a guy over there, but I can't see him. I'm gonna yell at Cassia just so that way she has the buff too. And I'm out of range to kill anyone else, so we won't have the turn. Because Cassia can do a normal order. She can normal order Harrow, but Harrow can't see anyone. I guess
Isn't this a
Abelard,
job for the serfs?
which this isn't like great, but it can get Abelard
It will be
closer
done.
to people.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Apparently, it is a mind.
At your beck and call.
Okay. Cassie, good. Ow. You can't just shoot him. Well, you can, but it's mean. So I'm noticing
by faith.
the only problem with Flamer Argenta is that, quite frankly, she's just out of range for like 90% of the stuff I need her to do. I need to give her more speed. Alright, I'm gonna
But of
give
course.
myself a buff. I'm going to analyze
Will
this
do.
bozo. And of course, we are going to sniper shot.
What an unfortunate
Very cool.
turn of fate.
Pascal, you're gonna go up here. You can't actually see anyone down there, can you? Nope. So we're gonna end this turn. End the turn.
High momentum.
One up here. Okay, I can. I still can't set anyone on fire. They can shoot me. Cassia,
I
might
have
move
read
you up
tomes
here.
of military
Can you
tactics.
see any of them? You can
I'm
see
not
him.
accustomed
Perfect.
to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a
Yeah, we'll yell
servitor.
at Harrow, and we'll order
If I
Harrow.
may,
I don't know why I did that. I knew Harrow couldn't see anybody. Fine as our
guide my hand.
One, she can run through here. And she can simply do this.
isn't this a job for the President, Grace, at least?
Now I can't see. That's damn. Okay. Yep. That is the turn. That is the turn. Yeah, if I run
Be
Cassia
careful
down
not to
here
cross my
now,
gaze.
she can see this. And then we'll just
Another
Bam.
foe painted black.
cool. Dead and deader. And we can just start looting. Is this hand flamer? Is it better to give that to Argenta? We made her a flamer specialist, and the game clearly wants her to be a flamer specialist. Stub carbine. That looks good. But I'm noticing the limitations of the range of a flamer is quite heavy. So I'm on the fence about it. Is there any point to having two-hand flamers? I wonder.
The world trembles
So that would be
beneath my
cool.
feet. Empyrean guides my gaze.
I'm going to go ahead and Argenta do this.
I better myself through my service.
Take a look here. Argenta, you have just like a normal flamer, which does more damage than these two. Probably gonna want to eventually get you a heavy flamer. Stub carbine's cool, but it's definitely not gonna help you. It is a cool gun. Oh, it's Deadeye. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I guess we just keep her with the flamer we got. There's not really a reason to give her the hand flamer. And I can't think of any reason to give it to anybody else. So we will continue.
Powers
as we
unseen.
I am registering numerous losses among combat and civilian units. There is a high
Scuttle
probability
shuttle.
that these values would be lower under a more competent leadership.
Okay, so Pascal is talking mad shit about the
Numerous
local,
losses among combat and civilian
people
units.
here.
Do you mean dead people, Magos? People die in droves everywhere, every minute, under all kinds of leadership. If you try to count them all, you might fry the cogitator in your skull.
Ooh, Adira getting spicy. Okay, Adira, I see
Let's seize the opportunity.
Man.
Your existence is naught
Okay.
but ashes.
All of you will bleed!
Argenta here. We're gonna put Cassia here. Abelard here. Harrow here. Adira here. And Pascal. We're gonna put him here. Cool. Start the battle. Oh, interesting. We're starting with Adira. She's gonna buff herself. She's going to analyze. Ooh. Does she see that guy?
Anything else?
We'll do them. And we'll do a little Deadeye shot. Yeah, we'll start.
Death to the weak.
Did he just... Oh, I thought he shot his own guy for a second. Okay, walking right up to Argenta.
I serve the ruinous
Which is good, because she has a flamer. Also, we'll do Argenta first.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Argenta, I'd like you to take a attack.
This is unacceptable.
Oh.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, if you're right next to her, she
That
can't
is
use
not
the
the
flamer.
Emperor's will.
Okay, fair enough. We'll just do this instead.
I am a navigator.
God! Just so brutal. Okay. And now when it's Argenta's turn, she'll be able to do something. Not that it really seems to matter, because frankly, it seems like we're going to be absolutely obliterating folks in just a second. So we'll do this. And then, we gotta do 2 shots. Actually, that seems like a bad idea. So, we'll just take 1 shot. Very cool. Arrow's turn. Arrow, if you run over here. Set that guy on fire.
One step closer.
Arrow, if you would like to.
I will
Argenta.
triumph.
Teleport.
I need no guidance.
I ended up telling Cassia to do something. That's fine. You know, Cassia will give a full action order to
I'll
Argenta.
paint your death in colors.
And Argenta will actually use her
I'll do
flamer.
Strike is a
Very
prayer.
cool. One more time, girly. Actually,
As the Emperor...
very cool. End your turn.
I'm not accustomed to
Shot.
being ordered around. As duty demands.
And end of Arrow's turn. I think anyone else over here? There is actually.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
I think they're too far. They are. That'll be the end of Argenta's turn. As for this guy, though, he's gonna get got in just a second. We're gonna run over here with Abelard. And Abelard, charge! Abelard, if you would be so gracious as to
I will do my
absolutely
duty.
obliterate this person, I would super appreciate it. Slap. Alright, we got 2 more bows over there. We're doing our best.
The feeble. I bring ruin.
Really trying to hit my flamer girl with their own flamers, and I don't think she's here for it.
Farewell.
Yeah, we'll do we'll do a heroic strike. Can we not?
That is not my
Oh,
destiny.
it has to be on the... Okay.
If I may,
Bam. Held in my gaze. 40 damage. And yeah, just like that, another victory. I feel pretty good about the amount of people we can kill as a team. It's pretty solid. In fact, there's more people over there who just, I gotta say, they just gotta die. there's no way around it. I'll get to him in just a second, but like, you know, like you're in the same areas. You know, you can't expect to like, you know, survive. That would be crazy. I would never allow you to survive.
How fascinating.
Will this just kill this person if I go there? I guess I don't even need to go there though. I'll just go this way. I'm sorry. Wait. Is this guy dead? Oh, he's glitched. I was looking at him like, hell is he doing? Alright. We got more peeps to kill. Hello! I am Death on Heretical Wings. Nice to meet you. Let's go over here. There. Here. Argenta. Yeah. Arrow. Oh, okay. It has to be this way. Fair. Oh, there's people up there who got into combat. That's gonna be exciting. Argenta. Baby girl.
I'll do it.
Would. Gonna do a little running gun. Can you hit all of them? You can.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yeah. That went a little wide.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Much better. Furious Recital, just for good measure. And that's the end of your turn. Attacking Abelard, which is a choice, that's for sure. And I see up there, you know, Cassia. There's a lot of guys up there.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
And actually, you can see them, so you will obliterate that.
Another foul painted black.
I'm gonna yell at Argenta. And then I made this mistake before, but it won't be a mistake
Isn't
this
this a
time.
job
I'm
for the
gonna have Argenta
serfs?
shoot. She can actually hit this time. So, we want her to take this shot. She'll hit these two targets.
You can escape the Emperor's judgment.
That's fine. Cassia's turns over. These bozos are running up. They're probably going to shoot Cassia a few times.
Time to slaughter
Oh, we're getting big combat all set up, aren't we?
Hold on.
Ooh, this is exciting. A gloomy
Let's
rebel.
get to it.
Ooh, he's a commander. Okay, Abelard. I'd like you to go in here, please. I'd like you to kill if you'd be so inclined. So reckless attack. Strike.
Victory is reduced to dust.
Very cool. And then I'm gonna have you charge.
No
Daring
matter the
Rage.
cost.
And that will let you just attack.
At your
again.
beck and call.
Apparently that won't kill though, which I'm a little shocked at.
It will be done.
See you one more time.
One fewer target.
There are people up here.
I've seen
We
worse
will
battles than
run
this in my
and
time.
Just absolutely murder.
I will do my duty.
Yeah, and then one more strike.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
God, he's just a fucking powerhouse. Yep. And
Victory
brace
is
for
imminent.
impact. And turn. I love Abelard. He's so strong. Also, it's cool that like he's the center shawl. It's like the assistant decided to fucking send it. Just because he could. Like, okay, goddamn. Alright, let's run up here. Still can't see anybody. I don't think I can. Oh, actually, you know what? I can set this guy up.
The ruin beckons. Death shall reign. One
Give
step
Adira
closer.
order. Adira, can you see anybody? I don't think you can, but I'm gonna give you an
This
order anyway,
is
because you can do
beneath
some buffs. Because I'm willing to bet you can't see shit. You can't see that guy. You can't see that guy. You can't see any of these people. Oh, actually, no, yeah, you don't have line of sight, but you do have buffs that you can spread
Will
out.
do.
So one, you can buff yourself.
On
and
it.
you can do joint analysis. Cool. That'll be your turn. That's the end of Harrow's turn.
Show me what you've got.
Alright, these people are slowly moving up. Adira.
What is this
Have you move
foreboding?
over here. Can you see down there? Yeah, you can't. You also can't see up there. You can't see any of these people. Okay. She unfortunately can't see anyone, but she can. give
Anything
buffs.
else?
Cool. And that's the end of her turn. Pascal, have you move up? Yeah. Machine spirit trouble. And can you see them? No. Can you see them? No. You definitely can't see them. Yeah, we're really in an odd position here. We're just gonna have to move around until people move into position to be shot.
Scared yet?
Okay. And if we run up here, we can shoot this guy.
See? Right there.
Yeah, we'll just...
Faith with a...
Yeah! There we go. Revel in the slaughter. And, oh yeah. We do a run and gun.
Rejoice in
Go
battle!
up, and I think we can disarm. No, we can't. Can we hit anybody? Ah, that was a bit of a waste, but whatever. Yeah, there's not really anything we can do in this position. Now we could do something, but so it is. Alright. Everybody's
Let's make it
finally
quick.
moving into positions where we can actually do stuff to
Let's
them,
get to it.
which is what we need. So, yeah, oh,
I'm not interested.
that guy is actually pretty
It
strong.
will be done.
So we'll do an endure. We'll do a reckless attack. The question is do we do a power swing or power? It doesn't matter. What about shove? Is that the same damage? It's the same damage. How does that work here?
At your beck and call.
Just,
Target well struck.
yeah, I don't think it doesn't do anything because we can't actually.
On
move
it,
away.
maggot.
It's not particularly good ability anyway. So. Run up here. We'll set this guy on fire.
Purpose guides me.
I'll yell at
I
Cassia,
need no guidance.
Argenta.
I
if you
will
can take
triumph.
that, please. She can just burn this guy.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you go. It's already on fire. Set him on fire a little bit more. Reload.
That is for the weak.
End your turn. Give a full turn to Cassia,
Destiny
would ya?
reshaped.
Emperor, give me strength.
Just whack this dude.
Try to die with grace.
Kill the
at
frightened
least.
rebel. Yeah, fuck, she can't actually get there. She can't hit any of these guys. There's no one over here. Yeah, just have a turn. And Taro's turn.
Time to slaughter someone.
That guy is doing something. Okay, Adira, you can finally see people. I'd like you to move here. And I'd like you to take a shot.
Not this Greyer's job.
Okay, you can... I don't like that. Okay, you're gonna go over here. Okay, now you can literally see. I know you can. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
What? Was that you? What an unfortunate
Much
turn
better.
of fate.
Okay, cool. I guess we'll analyze because it can't hurt. In the turn. That guy's trying to shoot Abelard and failing. This
As the
guy.
tactical imperative dictates.
Oh, I'm zoomed in. I was like, what the hell? Can't shoot that guy. Can't shoot that guy. Can't shoot anybody.
Let's get to it.
What is this? Okay, we're just going down. They're taking the weirdest routes.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. You're gonna only hit the one, so we're gonna stream.
I'll do it.
Ass.
Eradicated.
Sweet. Argenta got a kill.
I have read tomes
There's-
of military tactics.
Have you now? You've read full tomes, you say, girly. Just obliterate. I could order Argenta to do stuff, which would be kind of pointless. Alright.
I will do my
Reckless
duty.
attack. We're going to
It will be
endure.
done.
And we're gonna hit.
Indeed. 1-0 target.
Yeah, alright. We've killed.
Amidst the carnage, I find purpose. I reject the very idea.
Show me what you've got.
We'll
do.
just
Be
bam.
Scared yet?
This is an interesting choice, to say the least. I have Pascal down here, just in case Adira needs help.
Let's get to it.
I don't think Adira will need help because she's fine, but you never know. Cassia.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? Another
Bam.
foe painted black.
I wish I could order myself.
My place is at the fore.
Okay, Abelard, need you to get the hell out of there. And, you see that guy yet? Nope. Adira, if you would be so kind as to snipe.
What an
Very
unfortunate turn of fate. I'm here, maggots.
Just this bozo.
You don't frighten me.
And Pascal, you don't need a turn. You don't need a turn. Cassia does.
Step
actually
aside.
need a turn.
The navigator is coming.
Okay, Cassia, if you would be so kind. Thank you, girly.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Cool. Oh, destroy. Examine the anti-aircraft battery. Tech use success. The anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of this ancient construction. Huh. Destroy the battery. Lost some melt charge, but gained a bunch of experience and the dialogue. Now ships can fly overhead. Very cool. Very cool. We'll just do some looting. We'll go from there. Loot. Oh, there's a lot of looting we gotta do. We killed a lot of people.
I see the forbidden.
Okay. Go over here. Pick this up. Loot this. We definitely have some people up here we have to loot. Oh yeah. That sharpshooter rebel had an absurd amount of health, and I really want to know if that sniper is better. Oh, another bolter. Ooh. Helm of Determination. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's perfect. You know who that can go to is Harrowette. She can use that bolter for sure. Alright, let's loot this bozo. Ooh. I'm gonna give it to Argenta too. I'm on the fence now. We have two bolters. One given to Argento. There's a lot of ways we could go with that the more I think about it. Alright, so we had a combat over there, we had a combat over there, we looted this, we looted that. We still have a lot of stuff.
Cast your eye there.
There's some steam and stuff down there. Some more goods. How do I loot that? If I click that, Argenta will just straight up run down there. Okay. Guess she sees that it's open. Or shoot, that could happen. I guess that's fine.
I tread a path unexplored.
Argenta. We're gonna heal you, girly. You are all sorts of fucked up. Fresh injury. Yeah.
I'm at your service.
I'd like you to fix Argenta, please.
Let me help.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Abelard?
Let's patch you up.
Ministration
such
is a
is the
holy
Emperor's
task.
will.
Okay. I need everybody to come up here because we're having a glitch. Abelard.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Yes. Please
Let
heal
me help.
Argenta.
Injuries will not slow me.
Cool. I'm gonna need you to do that again, though. So we're gonna give you some more health kits.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Ministration is a holy
That's-
task.
Is it? I think it's like a per chance thing that it might
Sometimes
go away.
you consult
Just
the
trying to look more
appropriate-
Injuries will not slow
Okay,
me.
cool. It's gone. Sick. That's what we wanted. We just wanted to make sure that it would go away. Okay, cool. So we killed
Powers
a bunch of
unseen
people
uncover
over
my
here.
path.
I'm kind of curious. We didn't really check to see if they were guarding anything. Yes, we did. You know what? We did see another group of people we could totally slaughter over here. Yes. I think they're... Yeah, they're right there. That guy's kicking a chest. That's how you know it's quality. It's because he's kicking it.
A revelation
Some more
was
shit
sent
over
to me.
here. Just want to loot everything that's not nailed down. Emergency injector. That's cool. I like that.
Embrace true power.
Okay. Yeah, we can just go ahead and do that last combat here. Run us on.
Your existence is naught but ashes.
Okay.
I'll turn you to
Courage and duty go hand in hand.
I didn't really get to place anybody, but I'm not really sweating, if I'm 100% honest.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Is she in range? She is in range. Okay.
As
We're
the
going
Emperor
to
commands, I act.
Run a gun. Actually, we can get more in range because of that. We'll just do that here.
I'll do
a
it.
quick furious recital, and then we are just gonna absolutely open fire.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yeah, there we go. Doubt is for the weak, girly. That's why I don't ever doubt.
None
But
can
it's
escape
just gonna
the
flame.
Emperor's judgment.
Very cool. Very cash money. I liked when you set the guy on fire.
There is movement in the Imperium.
Spoke to me on an emotional level.
But of
Made me
course,
foreboding. And that's the wrong button, but I've already clicked it, and honestly, sometimes it's best to just roll with it. We're
Anything
just gonna
else?
Shoot that guy real quick.
be gone.
There we go.
Let's get to it.
All right. Okay. Pascal, murder. We're gonna do this.
My vow is to serve.
Machine Spirit Communion, and then take the shot.
Fruitful proclamations I
Very
condemn
cool.
you.
Harrow.
Ravage and conquer.
Yes, I agree. We should ravage and conquer. I can't really shoot,
Purpose
but I can
guides
do
me.
this.
Accept my
Very
offering.
cool. Argenta. Actually, probably best if this goes to Adira. Now that I think about it, Adira, if you could please shoot the bitch.
On it. Farewell.
There we go.
There is
Well,
no
give our-
mercy found in my heart.
Guided by faith.
And we're just gonna start shooting.
As the Emperor commands.
Flame! Normal flame! One more normal flamer shot. Yeah.
Strike is a prayer.
Very cool. That took no time at all. I don't think the camera was supposed to do that. I think it was supposed to show me something very different there. But it did end up showing me, I guess that. So that's a thing. That's interesting. We've looted all this. There's a... oh, clear path. Okay. We'll tech use this.
The machine god grants me insight.
Officer's Chainsword. That's pretty cool. Most warriors. So it's just a slightly better chainsword. That makes sense. Something over here. Some mad lady. Okay. I guess we can head down in just a minute. In the meantime, I
The
think
world
that
will
is
bow.
pretty much where we're gonna end it. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. Make a new save here. Very cool. Alright, so we've explored Rykard Filion and Rykard Minoris, and now we're making our way down into the depths of this area here. Excited to see what's below us. We made a lot of progress. It's pretty cool. Alright, but thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope I can see you next week, and I hope you can all make the world a little bit of a worse place.